Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Ansah. Berma be
and assassinations.
Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube punti mpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati ungensen. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko. Wabatele. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube punti mpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you wati ungensen. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
Wednesday afternoon, Mamunyina, Emma Kwaba, Domo Mobile trying on your Facebook page. Adair Bismarck, the young man, Kweku Junior Roxon, and Johnson Clifford. We have iconic Prince Yakini Kadiri is here on your Facebook page. We bet me out joining me YouTube page. Type in Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. What type in the call my YouTube page straight. Ubet me near I'll link it up from there. Joshua Dako, thank you. Godson Bobo, Emmanuel Suzuki, Abraham Apia Kubi is here. Thank you. Kweku Junior is also here. Hamza Abdullahi, Samuel Toronto in Canada. Richard Akwa, Benjamin Dodgy is here. Benjamin and Abba also is here. James Blewuji from US of A. Okay, Abdul Rashid Sawadogo is here. We have Felix Ebobedu Ado, and then Ade Crazy Manuel 30 cent. Salute sir. Carriage dollar. Then we have Cashville. Larry is here. Eva Tawia. All right, Eva. Good afternoon. Amadou Tahiru Hassan. Togbi Badasu is here. My soldier, my last warrior. Anypa metini dia chepa. I have this friend. I also Laboni coffee shop. Laboni coffee shop. I've forgotten the name. Mekai. Okay, so thank you, Ahmed Yaya, watching us live from Wenchi. Greetings to my able, hardworking MP, Honorable Alaji Seydou Haruna. Okay, so Alaji Seydou Haruna, one for you. Klenam Yaya is here. Tai Kisi Isi Zulu. Mahana Agambila Jude Jadu. Anasu Justice is here. Timothy Nate Kwame Banaman. And wherever you find yourself, make I say Jumadia where your friend the Citizen Show, your first station way Accra FM, dial number near 100.5 FM, powered by Class Media Group CMG, and that's how we do it. Obasiati and count Benya FM, Ewa Elmina, and our friends to Breku Information Center, Breku Information Center. Obeti and car at the free so Breku Information Center. Obeti and car at the free so. All right, so my main father here, Emma Dagban Dagban FM, our Tamale, Dagban FM, our Tamale, Dagban FM, our Tamale. We are grateful. Thank you so much. Dom and then Pempe baby our Temenka across the country. Yamamunyana, Yamabu Kwaba. Citizen Show has come to stay. Let's do 750, between 500 and 750. Like you just take 5 cities. Say every day you do 10 cities. Every day 10 cities. It will take you how many days? We will catch 100 Ghana. It will take you like 100 days. You know, be so. But like you do, okay, so you do 100 Ghana. Now I will blow 500 and now 750. But you see, Mesre, Assembly Mesre. But I want us to interrogate this. Assembly Mesre. Now, Okay, so we pick this from if one it's easy, right? So I think he spoke to them. Maybe it should be a na problem. We are yet to get the tape. Fatua na me moso ansana ma baba share juma say. Ba me say ono ye the best vice president of Ghana since independence. Okay, so 19th July 2023, MPP primaries. I'm the most hard-working vice president since independence. Ow. Chale, you free so. Obinfra fifi banse mame. Obinfra fifi banse mame. Obinfra fifi banse mame. Lottie Jones assume. Edi baumia ne yire na no aduane ma ne di anaso o mumedi continue ne yire na no aduane ma ne di anase o mumedi say ne yire minim questions amebusa ena say ye ne made so a ese afre made no busa no ade kro de tu na duane mu ana obehwe no odidi baabi miensa o Kwame bon faka nko frɛ fifi banse mrɛ me Au anyami au binyame agwa yesu akufa don kwasi akeka ibi Chale, share a Gideon Boako. Gideon Boako table now, I say a assistant coach, the team Kwanya Kwasha, assistant coach, the only on your day, no. Yimam. Baumia cry. Baumia beya, mamma, Abu Ramadan, Tabasa Qua. Hey. Wow. Hey. O dear, me pa macho, mama menya adwuma bi on. Na memra. Me ba ba be adwuma ketu abi. So you mama me adwuma no me ba be sa adwuma no. Because niam bi wo a se e magana fo hu. Enti baby a wo bi atime nka mo amwo Elimina Motie nka on Benya FM on mo amwo Tamale ya Motie nka on Dagbana FM any other platforms on your YouTube page, your Facebook page. Ya da munyina say but me need Dr. Paul Latte, right? Me need Dr. Paul Latte e wa adwuma ketua bi ye on a senior medical officer the Chosen Hospital and Fertility Center. Meaning one market to BD Ansana Yababa interrogate you. Also, me catch him say state-owned companies now do one or more airton and yebedi home come. So just hold on. Kojo and Krumaba. Doc, Akwaba.
Yenya.
Boko de.
Nyame adu me bia boko.
Doc, aso abre.
Me frejumem na meba. Mu ya se ebe bo de ru kakrantina. Yaba wajume die so.
Enye bete. Akwaba. Fishi apaso.
Finko bete.
The said ene shia wa say. So Doc, quick one. When you say what time is 20, you waste still time be brave. The Chosen Hospital and Fertility Center. Yenin komo.
Okay. The Chosen Hospital and Fertility Center a hospital ewo wager tetegu specifically and yaba mo djumedi so a yedi nchia
wager tetegu no ewan
tetegu modern day for no more friend no West Makati into we free wager we do a Palace Mall. Oh, okay. See Palace Mall now opposite community na Tetegu. Ebi mo friend no West Makati.
Okay.
Yeah. But sorry, but me chia etiefo nyina me chia Chosen Hospital directors and board and management and staff members and the patients are omutie nyina ene ye wo ha Deru said the Chosen Hospital, Anyamia Dom, you did 1 year. Sunday when you did a 1 year anniversary. And the Chosen Hospital, a hospital, Nyamia Dom, about a war sem, ye and ye bois, a ma baby, or penny saying, pay Unyan saying, be our money, and I be unya ba. And in whom he say, Obekwa were move for some time, Yedin saying, and one sem air hawaging, Chosen Hospital Fertility Center, Nyamia Dom, Umaya 6 months to baby a 1 year. Say a 1 now pay the Bemau, 2 so hot, Obejo dear, Ebimu budget 3, Ebimu budget 4, Nyamia Dom, Nkolani na healthier, Ebimu ba, first anniversary I this Sunday our facility now.
Sunday way now.
Sunday way
first anniversary.
Yeah, first anniversary. Your facility our tetegu. It will be ambashe omo a o kan sema omunjin dibia omomra ma be hu nkola nyame adom nyame afa yempanyefo ene doctors ene fidi a wode ama Chosen Hospital nyame adom form so ansa nkola imo ma ba wiase omo parents ebi mo di 50 ebi mo di 54 ebi mo 55.
Wow,
different omo ye men omo twabra post menopause but nyame adom any Chosen Hospital
no Dr. Ash mami mbusa
yes sir
enti obi a wadi oba wadi 60 years betimi yawo
nyame adom as awonden wo ho a betimi dia afa etumi dia kra nyinsen no for 9 months enko ade e betumi ape abani bi ama ebi mo wo ho nso a o ma ho de na aba fom ena ebi mo so o ma wodie no senia nyame bo na abo na entumi mfa akola na yewo
so which
surrogates
at that point we won't mean your hwe
no yentumi ye wo hwe but some of the 50 55 56 are still awodie no e wa hoode no ye ma omo babies. Some of the babies are the triplets, twins, quadruplets.
I'm shocked.
Yes, it's possible. Easy. By the grace of God, doctors and the fertility specialists are they are top notch. And one thing I'm a person make a found is a Chosen Hospital offer Ghana the most affordable IVF. The friend will test you baby. Yen and your massa most affordable IVF. To me by checking your prices, echo checking ubia the baba and Eniji sema wo mu kra na say because of first anniversary yeah 50% discount on all consultations till
a program number and Sunday
yes
okay.
Uba choosing hospital within this month yeah ni mpanyifo di nkomo ahwe kra say you need to me extend the kaka because patients no omoba na most of them are sad depressed na they ba omunya nkola na eniji omode ba na sometimes that is rewarding enough for us you see yeah ni mpanyifo di nkomo kra say you be extend because you be video so late no a program no and I do 50% discount no end this month but share say e be extended because of the late notice na yama ebimono but oba apart from say most affordable IVF no this month ankasa yeah amount 50% discount on consultation.
Obi say African man Bombardier on your Facebook page. I say yes, Bobie, I have witnessed some before 60-year-old woman can give birth.
Oh yes, it's very possible.
I see.
And more being that opa bra your first anniversary Sunday with 2 p.m. at the facility no obe testimonies about you be videos asade omo senior patients ni nyina na be say obi ebia obi be hu baby mo omo di adanse wa sorry dem ni
identity na ebinom mpese obi be hu
say obi a wa bra ebia wonya adenaye like discussions in omo ne ho concern ade ebia no pese private but some of them most of them omo pese obi ehu nti those ones no they'll be around for you to interact with them and get to know that nyamiadom this is what is happening and if obia nka say dia we twa branch unto me fa wo bra choosing hospital and fertility center nyamiadom e be ye wo di ama two now pa beje buy one get one free e wo ho you 3 or you 4
I see.
Amiadom will give you your own.
I see. You our for our to decide say okay this is what we want to do.
Yes, this is what we want to do.
Okay.
Some of them come and they say this is what we want to do, especially omo akwentu because omo ba say ya unya time maybe about 3 weeks about 1 month. Obeba kra na bia na oyere no or yebra so sad time na wenya akwenya obi to me aba ehunya obakra ye be use sperm na say store in kra na ye be store na time I say ye obani hu nkosia the emma in shemu na ba we'll do that arrangement
so somebody just sent in a question or say how is this possible after menopause where from the eggs
where from the eggs okay so the eggs are when we talk about the eggs are different so sometimes na eggs now we are able to boost the strength with some medication but in rare cases where the eggs are completely gone we have what we call a donor facility for you. So we have a bank where we have donors that are ready to help you. Some alcohol hospital unni moja obi donate ma no. Oko hospital na yesi kidney ni nyejuma that is responsible for your life. Obi kidney na obi donate ni ama no. Sa na nyame ama ya kwenya se oko hospital na bia ohia nkosia na unni bia. Odie no ye hu hwie nye ye ebi wo ho a yetumi ma omo eduro ma ye boost quality no
I see that's oba no
ye oba no ye boost quality no ma ne ba be ma no se ye boost quality no ma ne ba ebi wo a hwie ni ho a ye betumi there's a donor facility for you and then we get the egg for you ge wi a ye form akola na after 5 days na ye the be hye wo awodie ni mo so you will carry the baby for the 9 months
obi ebusa no say ya ye mbusa because obi wa so what that far 6 months 7 months 8 months what is it
nyame adom your patience gise ebia wa wodie no wo asem wo but most of our patients no ye procedure na that day a obekofie if omo that facility no they are the ones who want ebia your patients need be free boku omo free takrade omo free who if your patients in free Nigeria Benin Ivory Coast yes because of the affordability of the procedure and because it works no some of them are from outside oba ebi oni bibi obeda we have a facility beautiful facility VVIP accommodation facility better but there is no need to come and sleep there within 1 hour you can go wherever you want to go.
I see.
And then maybe I would do 14 weeks you bet just to be double sure but apart from that you can do anything you want to do.
Okay so obi offer normal afro
yes
and obi or go through this process
yes
And can we term it like artificial process?
Yes, artificial
process.
Yes,
okay.
artificial.
So obi also obi o nyima obetimi dia kodwom obekọ dwaso obeye bibia omom go through this process normally no. Yes, is it true?
Oh, to me. This your patients no more in pan 59, 60 no more no. It's not saying a naturally in a being, so we recommend bed rest. And apart from that, the reason why maybe we recommend bed rest, and yes, to me you, but these are precious babies. I'm talking about patients that 5 years after pregnancy, 10 years after pregnancy, 25 years after pregnancy, 30 years after pregnancy, and then will be back 28 years after pregnancy.
Okay.
Ansah maybe the reason why we advise patient nakra na on person obey bibia, but usually you proceed and as the first 3 weeks maybe just rest because you don't want to take chance with it, and it's financially intensive, physically intensive. Into obey when you now they are called the rough day. Usually on one almost very relaxed, but they have the strength to say any other pregnant woman to do anything. But because a precious baby, which bread and send a wing, usually maybe I say rest for 3 weeks. But after 14 weeks, they do anything they want to do. They are normal pregnant. There's no difference. Omo continuators it will be omo regular care it will be
I see.
and the artificial normal usually the same strength and idea so be yare be or sickle cell or your weak or heart problem then they can be
Obi Busa, do you charge based on patient age? We have one child, but subsequent pregnancies do not stay. How much will it cost us? This?
Oh no, okay. We don't charge based on therapy near the member or no. And oba you be an IVF and I test you baby no. If you are oba a draw be keke ebia hormones ne bi na enye balance near mouth
because one Richard Asarosu asked me a question they see the okay so no ask me Musa please Bobie ask doc whether they have a medication that can increase the man's sperm.
Oh yes and most of the time no the me who say mema no so problem no wo be brave. As a matter of fact, studies show say sperm quality of general men no, above from a dropping. Maybe because if you didn't know fancy any phones in any idea quality of sperms generally now above from it. Most of the men no mobile we give them medications. We tell them lifestyle changes and sending them cranberry from smoking and from and after some time the bones over banana.
But obisu no say smoke or mabeye enumsia.
Oh, it's possible.
A bit me wo be
systems need different. So obi here in chese obi to me aye. Okay. Some people can get away with certain things, but if you system na problem ho. Oko odinsa nom na eyi ko kan na wa say ade na. So sperms na very very sensitive into the toxins from your friend says smoking it will be damaging instantly. Usually we don't advise that. Oh yeah procedure be now power. Usually a bad advice so you reduce some of these tests. But usually in member there were different medications. I had member a boost your mouth after 3 months over near check it. The required number and they say Bema be at least 20 million sperms per male. But most of them maybe at 300, maybe at 200 million, maybe at 200,000. After say a more withdraw, it will be boosted. Rarely, no. Usually, there's nothing we can do about it. Then we have also the sperm bank. You would donor sperms. Mema or Modiana, very very fast swimmers. You to me I recommend.
But Mami Musa these issues with the donor sperm. And for Babe donate.
And for your donate. Really? We just don't pick anybody like that.
Okay.
Yes. Before we be picking, you be screening, you checking, you making sure say physically, mentally, and medically, no way you fit. Ansah because
more checking the panel boost your background.
Yes, we do the background.
Oh, more checking. Yes. Oh, okay. So what I say, I really will boost your no more.
And we hear say because any patient no say ko year. Dance DMI. Sanko year and now BBC later back to here. So we do all these checks.
Patients eventually be who Bema chrono.
No. And we because nipa no be use sperm no one be use sperm say later or pursue say we are now it is just between us and the patient.
Oh, okay.
So the patient doesn't get to know whether egg donor or sperm donor.
Yes, I see. I see. Muna munim crofoma.
Donation.
Anyway, so no be send me message say okay, so I said, do you pay for men who donate sperm? I think for that one.
Yes, we pay for men.
Pay. No people say more Kumasi and
yes, you Kumasi, you Oak Royal Hospital, Opokuware. Yes. Yes, that's
Santa's run about.
Exactly. To get beer, you will be a those from the northern part of Ghana now. You usually recommend this or Monkoho. That's our sister facility. Same system near the wall.
Oh, okay. Me patch up my contact. Yes,
okay. So number Obenya Yesu Obenya was 020 644 1131.
Okay.
And now 025.
All right.
76 44 414.
414.
Yes.
So when you're 025 76 44 414.
Yes.
And I vote on here 020 644 1131.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So look, Nyami Agba Kwesiada we na.
Kwesiada we
your first anniversary.
The first anniversary.
Patch time there.
Time 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Sorry, ube share wo Chosen Hospital and Fertility Center. Who you see Uber, Yangwana, Google Maps we enter the Chosen Hospital and Fertility Center. Ube share. Apart from that, a fertility center a hospital
oh, okay.
It's multi-speciality hospital, but main thing I want to say fertility. But apart from that, cardiology, dermatology, dompe munsem, akuma munsem bibia yeshe Dr. Bia here operation Bia opeso he will be it's available. We have a nice, beautiful facility.
Dr. Lati, Ansah na bekono.
Yes, sir.
We no nka
we charges. Yeah.
Nkrofo so na say amanfo kwati hu papa.
Ampa. Most of the some of the patients make most some of the patients are mobile. And then never. And no baby.
Come on, though.
Come on, there. And no baby. Why to me the bois? To me the bois. But rarely she ain't to me show. You bet to me I call balls in him. Cry I call chain in Monsieur no. Near the share. Wife. Is it that people? Yes. Say what? There are people who are diabetic, obeying prostate cancer, operation. Sometimes a man I didn't come from cannot be after hernia surgery and you will not still allow or reproductive needs. It to me near say and yet factory ne dear but a supply chain and a breakage.
Okay. To be me
because you tests pneumonia coaching. The change you now. So
na se mu manipa no ewe prekese ne eyi garlic ni ginger no
ginger yes and bitter cola ne eno eboa
agai
ebo bi mo ye nura sometimes no
agai
process here for no mo yi nerves be sara she ni we be me aye o be fast cry
and the anya citizen so ba mo say
oh, mema be here moi.
Maybe no more prekese. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, Dr. Lati.
Thank you so much.
I mean, so it's Sunday, ya baba.
Sunday.
Which means Ochna Friday.
Ochna
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Now it's the mewo Tetegu. Tetegu.
Yes.
Okay.
Ofri Malama, do Wager Junction. After Wager Junction, Ofaka Coca, so because we see what Palace Mall. We do Palace Mall now, see what opposite na Yefeo Tetegu. And make us say West Makati.
Okay. Madam will be sending a comment. I want to donate, but I want to do it in the God's natural way for free. Anyway, thank you, bro. Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Hanyamin Shaw. All right, so more wanted numbers 020 644 1131 and answer 025 7644 414. You can get in touch. All right, so yeah, the money I say, so now I madam be hey, just a month for any day. I could come on Chroma pa and yasem kumao. And that's all woman you me ferromo. But mommy and zoom straight in Concoya Juma. Now there's this guy called Dada Fred. Now Dada Fred, you see, Obia will tell me be and tell me. Mayor, one person, I don't have any issue with those who express their views, their opinions, what they think, and what they have observed. I don't have problem with. No. Maybe need problem with that, because as much as I have my freedom to express issues about Ekufuado, about Baumia, Obia wahon kwai also express issues about John Mahama. That is the beauty of democracy. No, I don't have any problem. At the current person me catch Ekufuado ne Baumia no. Me can pe. So obi ka John Mahama semwa. So obi e kan de. Ye ba ya de ne de beko. So seriously, I don't have any issues. Me any issues bia say obi can. So the taper me ba bono, it has nothing to do with yes, your friend that afraid. I've watched his videos some time past, especially in 2020 elections. Then I think somewhere along the line he had issues with Kevin Taylor and with Chini Jonas and blah blah blah. So that's fine. And any opinion no while expressing any opinions about the NDC or the opinions about your friend say John Mahama. No, it has nothing to do with me. And I think or exercise on also the right, and I should respect him in that light. But maybe say you among for motion with social media there. Munim that afraid yipa. Yeah, among for motion social media. No. So just listen to.
Be kwa break 8. E wo so obi a obi nya no ho asem se nipa ne betena akonya so wantima manage wo na na do abo adwuma wo hwe akwan a waje free senior high school one day set one factory ne de keke na do accountability waje na adwuma kama baba wo mi obi kwa break 8. E wo so obi a obi nya no ho asem se nipa ne betena akonya so wantima manage wo na na do abo adwuma Osha acquire waje free senior high school one day set one factory ne de keke na do accountability waje na adwuma kama baba wo mi ade no enu wasem na ye kan And so we make us say, I don't know what you are actually saying. One more man position, economic head management, on the economic management one head. It is his responsibility. So maintaining the economy of Ghana to the standard. A man from complaining, say a common deal. A man from complaining, say unemployment. A man from complaining, so masetana standard of living decline. A man from complaining. A man from complaining, say I'm trouble. But what now you shine at now? How many years? 6 years, 7 years in it. Now you are making what's up by saying the open source ability of mine. Open source president. Now economic management team went to manage here. Over there co manage Ghana now. And to me face fact. Or MPP yes, if also a woman say a wave a bit by no muso. But the whole situation is set. A Germany demand on one man yet Momian kind of fact, young kind of coreno. Now you be a quack break 8. And was all be I will be none of what some say. Say any pan better now could answer and my money to you. Nana do a poor Juma. Usha acquire wise free senior high school. One day says one factory in the Canada accountability to a Jana Juma Kama. Baba me at the end. And one some na ye come. And so we make us say, I don't know what you are actually saying. One more man position, economic head management, on the economic management one day.
I mean, I statement position view. Many any issues about the opinions, FA NDC, any Jomahama. Somebody must criticize Jomahama. Somebody must criticize the NDC. We can't live in a country and Memeka. I don't know whether this guy, I don't know him, and I don't know him in the media circles. If you are social media, no bar as say. But my point is, I'll prefer a media practitioner who has an opinion, who has a stance on national issues, on ideologies, to somebody who will sit on a radio station and tell you for God and country, and me neutral. Media, you questions in Kwa. You are stupid. If you're a media practitioner and you tell me, because even when you buy Daily Graphic, your editorial column, people buy and they buy and read it. The editorial column, no, one more year a Juma Daily Graphic, no, one more ajimpo. So when you put on your microphone and somebody tells you that you shouldn't espouse what you think and your opinions, that person is a thief. Makachem say, any media practitioner, any broadcaster, journalist be a catcher say, or no, what do you call it? Neutral biano. He's a thief. He's a criminal. He's a thief. On my idea we free 91 on be a Joy FM ne Peace FM ne na se for no say 99 you say you on my idea we sa to this time and I came say kwa ya sem no obi anso so bi o nya me neutral o mo pa no makwatena pap o we nsa no o kire na adwene wo ho kire wa adwene wo microphone mu amo Ghana ni bi antibi na so obi be famu aba wa famu aba the unfa no so no so unfa my conversation in de enye hwam. And I've been saying this, me I've done it before. Those days at Asempa, you bring MPP, you bring NDC. I've seen it all. Enye me akonobio na NDC vanaka I was so watching say Bobie etio when we are true for pa yeah he say we so we are power na train asifom na se mo akope bia train na we actually ba question dey ka ya chie yo we say actually no mastery no that kind of stupidity me I don't want to be part that foolishness evil. So me I like people who are almost me direct. Now for Bawumia adie no to say to back. Listen to Bawumia. Listen to Bawumia. me tell niema me ma 3 steps me wia ma wie ene chief bani ne honorable Sampia lenum na be ya adwuma no ena Listowell Lord Listowell. Now listen to Baumia. This is Baumia on our Facebook page. MPP primaries. I'm the most hard-working vice president since independence. Baumia unquote. And I wish Fifi Banson was studio. I say thank you. I wish that Fifi Banson is around. Just listen to this man. Just listen to this boy. Sorry. May determine for maturity no money, not by age, but how you speak, what comes out from you. Just listen to Baumia. Hard-working vice president since. Look, Kwame, ye okwache expire goose no. Goose. Oh, what type of crab benya? Who the screenshot to cry here? Don't how be. Vice president ABC Ghana in our history. In our history, vice president or no, etimi kwache diania I expire. E mani kromu for wale edi. Yare Kogu Hospital. Here, in a serious country, Baumia, and can say you're impeaching your tunu. And can say Omer Tunu hasn't come to Baumia free at the so. Obiton and Yama I aspire. So police for Cochino. They were Otto and Yania aspire. A criminal offense. Baumia timia de expire fruits akoma and crofredi. This guy is telling us, sir, I read in Yankupon yes, sir, so when you're penny for 2 for no, why we are some of the catcher and crofo, a good for neighbor me, I saw a catcher or mono. A young mate, yes, I say, good for no 2 kind to make Mikasakwa. I dear want it. My brother, maybe Jakasa. Look at this man. Look at something like Baumia telling us, Baumia, Professor Mills, I am vice president of Kruma. Aliu Mahama, I am vice president of Kruma. We saw Aliu Mahama. What the young name say, Krano, ye generation we. Under the 4th Republic, Yehu Aliu Mahama. Your friend say, Professor Mills as vice president. Yebehu John Mahama as vice president. The performance. Yebehu Parkwesi Mr. Arthur. Baumia. Jesus Christ Savior. The most useless guy I have ever seen. Useless vice president, very useless to even to his own family, very useless boy, Baumia. How? I don't know who for the general catcher say or no, or performing more than Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Can you imagine these 2 guys just open their mouth by they talk as if they have taken insanity drugs. Baya Jimmy Kasa. Say, my yard, dear chain, your friend say, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Jesus Christ. What do my Konachi about 50 years? What destroy your educational structures? What destroy Kufadu? Destroy no simple. What destroy is simple. For the first time in history, 5 years now, what changing curriculum or basic level, textbooks ground to mean Toby. Say that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah bu on my way. Say Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Jesus Christ. Then you have this Akufo-Addo. You have this Akufo-Addo who has no use to society. No use to society. Ni wuni mfaso biara wo wiase. No atimi abie na no aka. Then you have this Baumia. Now, listen to our support and their worker. Now, me bacho say bother the Fred at the any view. Na Ghana for
his responsibility. So maintaining the economy of Ghana to the standard. Be break 8. And also be a will be nyan one some say. Say any pan better now could so and my manage you. Nana do a bird juma. Usha acquire wise free senior high school. One day set one factory in the Canada accountability to Wajana Juma Kama. Baba me at the end. And one some na ye come. And so be back say, Yemia no. I don't know what you are actually saying. One man the position, economic head management, on the economic management one head. It is his responsibility. So maintaining the economy of Ghana to the standard. A man from complaining say accommodation. A man from complaining say unemployment. A man from complaining say thing standard of living decline. A man from complaining. A man from complaining say trouble. But what now you shine at now? How many years? 6 years. 7 years in it. Now you are making what's up saying the open source lead or mine. Open source president. Now economic management team come to manage here. Over there come manage Ghana now. And to me face the fact. Or MPP yes, if also a woman say a wave a bit by no muso. But the whole situation is set. A Germany at the man on went to man yet Momian kind of fact, young kind of coreno. Now, be a break 8. Also, be a will be none one some say. Say any pan better now could so and my manage you. Nana do a bird juma. Usha acquire wise free senior high school. One day set one factory in the Canada accountability to Wajana Juma Kama.
Then we need mechanism, a system, as a check end this need your mama also. That's the only way a Ghana beat me up Peja Kosro. And so I get happy. Me myself, sometimes I take on the NDC and John Mama, I take them on. Because hey, we yan't mean trust in ma obia de or po. Yet it's of my dear giant chilima. So listen to this guy. Then listen to Baumia. Baronim, may tell dear be after MPP supporters. Ama the whole world a moon follow me. Obia behu enipa sua yeka enipa MPP nia. Oh yeah. They know the truth. They know it. But for political whatever, they just say things and you are like, really? Sir, that afraid we, maybe bought the video be actual time here. I told you to write it for me. Okay. So 2022, this same guy, the person who tie anything or represented the mindset of who an MPP supporter is. Manamra.
You wait. 2014. More researchers is here. What have you seen now? Tell me. I told you to research it now, even if you're an NDC member and you are watching me. I don't belong to any political party. You wait. May say 2014. More researchers is here. What have you seen now? Tell me. I told you to research it now, even if you're an NDC member and you are watching me. I don't belong to any political party. But all the time I want the truth to come out. So if you are watching me live, now say, oh, show me say, see ya, baby, I will show me say, see ya, no, it's up to you. Say, oh, show me say, see ya, no, one casano, who bet me, I research say, see ya. So, research now, why you tell me, the working say, see ya. Catch them in the working. The other day, working for thing, catch them. What have you seen? My mouth specific name. A yet news Financial Times reporter. Omodiba 2014. August 3rd. Omokachre Ghana mine. We are mine. Say Mahama Penso. Mahama Penso West. Just say currency na HSA enye papa kura wo wiase no Ghana cedi no saa bere no na mahama na net akonya so wantimi anya nhyehyɛ ye pa bia and stabilize currency no ene Dr. Mamudu Bawumia finance minister Kinoforiata ya wasafumafo ene gurusa omunim economics mu a omutimi apply kwaje Ghana free IMF nsem ede besi ho ehyehyɛ niema de Ghana eko beyond 8 no mahama se ohun Bawumia because Bawumia ntimi ma cedi no e ma fo na mahama ata konya cedi no mo o mani duru sen it depreciate 40%. Ya sempa ye we me o mani do say it depreciate 40%.
Oh se udi wo mo achi a wan hwe ya obe kasem udi ni pa MPP ni achi a, and this guy is sitting there telling the whole world me I don't belong to any political party. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Me ya wo me wa asante me ya wo me wa asante mampon. Me ma me ya asanteni, me papa ya asanteni by default. Na ye nyina ye MPP for. Manyini abe ready ahunu the NDC, PNDC, NDC political ideology any puntuduma omwa ye wa Asante region me nkwa baabia me ya Asante nti me ka me kromasem. And based on their meme entino, I believe that at any point in time, see I do manage NDC in sa NDC be ye. I can't go back into the room and tell people that me neutral. I'm not a hypocrite. Me, I don't do that. If I want to say something to you, me go straight. Me can't just say, look. Adewe, say in imagine yeme. It ends there. Then I walk away. That is how I live my life. But you know, crowd here, and who hear me? What you ask about Kwame? This guy insulting John Mahama. Last week, SCL. Last 2 years, Yan or yes, a video. Say, John Mahama, Coca economy, and say one canantum. No, John Mahama, no, ye day. Na Baumia Baba Bibia, Baumia Kenuforiata, or so Baumia a year economic management team in yeah. No Baumia Bibia. And it's about Baumia Bibia there. Today, because of internal politics, also have no kind of crano. So they know that from 2017, Eba, Ghana, what Chinesa, or Uti the okay, or say, a command the Ghana for 6 years, ni, I want to a day city depreciation, Crofo Hunuso, Baumiat was say, or no, a day, no, Sabe president. The same that the Fred was that the Fred you or the same person. One way you know, sir, and yes, some penny 40 where we are. No, be one can some basa yasu way bobienye. But any power Jimmy, any power MPP ni Ansah, and not the Jackpot catch on, sir, on him the antiquo belonging to that political party. More take him, yeah, I think the Japan was right. That he doesn't even know why he belongs to MPP. Because one way na say well muwa asema be kan kire wo no. They argue on the street, then they go back into the room crying, knowing say ampa anyama na say e kro na say homo destroy kro no. They know it, and yet they will never accept it. No, auntie here. Auntie that they know it. Onipa MPP. And this is that the Fredo said that the Fredo. I'm giving you a typical example. It's so sad. It's really sad. Today, He's confessing. Na media no besiwo makacho se ne meya adwuma enti ma memfa ya no nsiwo. There is no need for me to worry my head. Se wudi enipa MPP ni achi a ohwe ya asem a obeka kire nipa no no ohwe ya asem a obeka kire nipa no enye kra enye onim adwuma adwoma aye onim eniema adwoma aye onim niema NDC aye. Go to Ashanti region. Ashanti region projects Mpuntu Nyuma Ashanti region almost about 70%. Yanka ye generation under the Fourth Republic. Let's leave Nkrumah and those people out. The better said rolling saye. Kufuanya 8 years. We know what went on. Major projects are can't be any major mama eluzu elections. I'm telling you. Because regions are not a support to John Mahama, no, a support to NDC, no. John Mahama ni NDC felt like, oh, even when they were doing more, they were still insulting them. In 2016, I'm out for the Abufuo, and yes, John Mahama perform it. I'm out for the Abufuo. Go to Central Region. Go to a friends a voter region. Projects all over. Go Western region. Ghana gas. Phase 2 no. We are going to talk about businesses are collapsing. Next week. Tomorrow, sorry. We are going to talk about businesses. Are collapsing. Crawford, you must say. Then Baumia is still telling us
Girls, Luce.
Hey, over there. Koda. And man sit then cry.
Tabia takum, wedi a member ye don't know. A me nya hode, any hode ye. I am memedro, a new tina ben me be here bino. And to four any out of four, and you'll be a pedigree to Atombia. Anko chemical shops, pharmaceuticals, any herbal shops beer. I was gonna have beer. And not say fraying. I was 0243 686861 and 0245 749206. Sanka to FDA for Jatu. Kaise Tabia takum ye. Bemme bia ye takum.
Not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women, and children under 15.
CMGC Cartadio!
Yeah!
Near here, say, over star 413 house. I was MTN peso. I'm going to move on. No one's that come what said ye. I CMGC Cartadio promotion. I feel yes, you bedded you. Some person when you CMGC Cartadio beer, and you're quite well have a faso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I will MTN so. Step 2, choose Accra FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it she. And so I will so as the coming in now. I have a corner year yamau. Sikachadia promotion. And ye cash in and win big promotion. When you are dear, what's our year? Shall see as a word Texas is here. Aqua star 413 hash. Now I follow prompt and so. What choose to Accra FM? Shannon Swo, do be a word taxi. And you are star 413 hash. And never more when you say, Kunim. I was CMGC Cartadia promotion or so. And your cash bag from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way. And she shared the home. The National Lottery Authority. Our Caritas Lottery Platform. And a boy chidom. One young fisher don't watch it airqua. One card Jumedia home. CMGC Cartadio! Yeah!
Yamamunyina aha. Na menka chose imbus heba mixture. Eye post ni eduro no enie. Or say you're number 1 immune booster. Nipeduano, ayana wanumbi. Then Nipeduano at me SCC. Na ye kama. Na a jina na so. In booster ba mesha. So a month for a yawa who do a docromono, unumbieno, na a two as here mount. Hospital Junction, Hospital Square Junction, Ubenya B. Dankers, People's Junction, Nanabuache bar, Okaishi. Anytime Ekus Pharmacy, anyway, Dama Pharmacy, Nina was Sherman, Kings Walk Heba, or Kanshi, anything at Heba shops. Ubenya B. Eddie Free from our 054 071 0113. Ansah Ebetmi Akawomo. One quick comment from Nadole says your friend, my granddaughter Nana Ajewa is enjoying your show all the way Washington State. All right, so Nana Ajewa, my friend, my nephew, Pacho Nana Ajewa saw me from America. Say me ko, yomo yenu kromo ane minti nebio, into me from But I heard that the complainant rather in the Mr. Question's case said he wrote it. Okay, so would I do so Pacho put you fear in order as I send the Ebra. Now Maka assembly actually Ghana for say a big brother Niger reunion Koso Omasha say over African Magic Show on Go TV and DSTV from June 19th. Now Omasha not just a Juada any if you be a number 9. Omu yi a big brother Niger reunion in the South African Magic so Go TV show and DSTV so Omo Asha say abode lawyer Sam P Yale yeah Uncle Sam ani a friend no Uncle Sam Akwaba boko de Uncle Sam ye share ye dinna dia fe oh sir oh me dase Uncle Sam mato ayibi raffle bi na mamenye ho adwuma sisia. All right, so here Christopher. Okay, so Christopher Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah.
A farmer.
I don't have any hope, but this one is fantastic.
A farmer.
Oh, honorable, a farmer.
Where do you have for the form? Allah.
And then 4 days now, move to a bit. I'm not hope of that. Maybe you move one. This is almost about 1 time because year 26 for my momo. And be telling you, and I don't see
Kim.
Wow, I can't remember that much.
Charlie, at least this weekend, those when you be a crack.
Charlie, because I'm concerned about school fees.
Who go to your school fees?
In fact, yeah,
that's it. Your friend CMG Sika Achedie.
Where they fantastic.
CMG Sika Achedie. Merci, your friend say. CMG. Sika Achedie.
Yeah, CMG Sika
Achedie. All right, okay. Congrats for Christopher. Yamin All right, so that's it. Christopher here. Let me check. Say, meet me. Ashe say another winner. Now also yaya ne wa adwuma. Obisi Wale police station any toilet. Okay. So that's it. But Ansah, interesting. We have issues I be discussing. But then, okay, so Eric is here. Eric.
Papa.
Hey,
Papa.
What for the form?
My father form.
What for the form?
Better cry.
Allah, will you? What for the form?
We need to be quiet and not a melody.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry. To one, why is she?
Hello?
One cousin, why is she?
My yes, she. Never paid the other day, this is the youngest. Well, said baby, I was saying,
all right, two chars say. Who chars say?
5 cities.
Whoa, and what do you say?
500.
A dim. We there compare a more kakrabi or you be fakoshi few, Charlie.
And that's the reason.
Because whether I shit.
You show property, I can't be.
Charlie, whether I shinty, Mr. Wa, where dear. Could you rice say 5 kilos no? All the oil be a one, no pay tomatoes, they could be see. Back critical, no answer why young woman were to make quarters so now. Now, what was a young man for time would you? Timuya no marker CMG Sika Achedie. Your friend say CMG Sika Achedie. That's right. CMG Sika Achedie. So that's it. All right, so that's it. Eric, our second winner, is here. But and then therefore your issues are selective or say that we are going to deal with, and I know said those issues are very very critical. Critical issues about MPP internal elections and matters arising. NDC MPs boycott Parliament. Good decision, or they are negating democracy. But then again, and they were there because the issues now lawyers no could reason had nothing to do with the MPs going to court. Now there is another question: where is the $2 million paid for the Accra Skin train project? That is another issue. Then we have government, armed forces, and police deny involvement with land guards. These are the trending issues. So, baby, and Uncle Sam, no more the befebia, baby, the befebia. While you be not hold your tongue. But Uncle Sam, what you bow me telling us
He's the most hard-working vice president ever since independence.
I know yet.
Niwanga.
One know why.
I wonder why. I'm shocked.
Bobie, your kiss is here on money. CMB cry beton. CMB. One would become
Cocoa marketing board.
Cocoa marketing board. The Kwame Nkrumah is here.
And then can be better our topic with you.
One more car. A chain. They all. And now you can say.
Uncle Sam, my microphone.
A Bobie. Asama ebe to Ghana for no ebe to omani. Wow. Yenima enka ya a bit serious than the jokes are Kosovo, Ghana, including the MPP.
What is happening with CMB? Tell me.
Look, what him say regularly now we're doing syndicated loans. The DBN CMB was buoyant. And then because of Bawomiani, friends, Kenoforiata, bond is semi-akofabe.
Yeah.
You know, we have not been able to assess the cocoa syndicated loan.
I see.
And you know, what was that? Obi a driver car speed foo. If you're on the brake, then you. Yes, I can in the driver and the speed. Now, on every front, our economy, government is owing. On every front. Wama wamudi wamusika nkasa akusie wa bank. Asama bahu. Pensioners are wamu ato bond. Asama bahu.
Yeah.
Even mami for mu enu aduane. Eme nkola wo school. Asama bahu. Ye. Ede ben na Ghana sisia asemu no. Nti aya na ye mo say MPP wo abam 2 years to the end of term. Now one more jai abana to ho. Na fedie one more breaking the 8.
No, but Uncle Sam, Papa, what trust system no much? Tell us. A beer experience be a what is wrong with Baumia? Ne thinking, ne mental, what is wrong with him?
I don't want to follow my national chairman, but it looks like some people in this country need psychiatric evaluation.
And you think Baumia is one?
I am maybe bisa because so one kasa ujina hona wakasam. Wow, one kasa ujina hona wakasam. Now start this here. Oh, sidia na wosreno. And ya asam na wakayano. Emwabira. Mingwana ma observana. Opa me I had a research station. Opa maniyo yambo Baumia speech back. Asama wakayen na hwe sere a wosere no se ene no ye adwuma
ene no what do you say?
Oh, I have always see you. Bobie asama make
divine no see Wednesday you treating critical issues okaso okan ma amfa me fire pa anyway Uncle Sam but me just
no offense no here. Senor Billy's asam na yaka football asam. And I was with that for Caswana Seswa and what's with it. I wanna SI vice president. A IGP or a Wojafu. And now Achi CD, Nedis Safino, Adama IGP. Nefi Bobie. CD na chene no 4 CDs so aram we
yes 4 CDs
then the CD na do 11 CDs as a strategist excuse me
that's crazy
now enche asam si command for her in her bands for chinch of fire na mo ma hwe ya na funi bi abada command na band yem fifi wa efuni no gbon he chief awo kwesa asokodwo Baumia what forward ina ya branch about age more Bank of Ghana you know we London or Dubai
Busy then in the yala, busy then in the yala. And to maintain, say a gun and you know a gun and you. Send a British show.
That issue I always see and I can't say.
What's a clerical error?
Into what actually?
I'm quite a pain. They don't know which facts I have. Because the British friend and archives, you cannot manipulate it. And so we sabotage. I don't want it to be there. Oh, what's the NDC food or your gun and China? No. One kind of primary number.
Oh, we are.
No one Airbus case on Afghanistan, Wakafa Bagana. And she had wrong. No member about Miana. I want to say, I am vice president in Fiawachi. If you no, more because no opposition. Tell member government, can no vice president.
Yeah.
And see, I want to name the fundamentals of an economy. But we get them here.
Sano kind.
Na so one more chance in Fiawachi. In Fias when you come Fiawachi. Na se ntumuna fundamentals kron amfam ba totasa. Ye born wo for wadoka hu. Ye ti he krom hiyala na wala wo jafa wo boss akufado afomu eba there CD recovery team.
Yeah, 40-member economic recovery.
One phone bank ka humpom we be sa wasam. One fa na nka hu. Enti emezi ye ndisi ni. Mami mi ayin de enti ye nya funchasi bi waka fa na ba na ya bubu ni tonto. But bawomia wala wasa American. And the wala wo krum wo party funaso wori yi wanu bia. Eyan wo yi nanu bia. Na if you are done nanu dem kai. I won't say that. Elections na work here no. Only for rich people. No, because you're bia. It's not for rich people.
That's what he's saying.
Bawomia's father was one of the first lawyers in the north and teachers in the northern region. And became a minister of state. Alaji Mumuni Bawumia. And for political exigencies, Bawumia said, no, I Kobolo. Oko by the Ansah Wakosku.
Mete so you know so cancer because me say omode ni pictures be good social media ni humble beginning and I know dibanchi appreciate ya toton.
No, catch and those days na why like you put when you bancha pese already. Even to
why? No, but so can it.
Also, no humble beginning to a better president. Is he saying then and a boss no go to school?
Oh, Assembly, Chief Banya Nijafu, Baumebe Kedala. Asam we're gonna well, vice president time for our Sombia. Ban your vision. Ban your vision of what you have at it. Anna, but we can in your detect.
I don't know. Anyway, Mama Chief Banya Kwaba, Chief.
I'm a better than Sronos,
Mammy. Chief Agaba. Walk out the Minia. Monaco, any money you also are sent north. I'm the free as of Afina, yes, yeah.
We do the Manani. I crown come a caddy shower chapel.
But Masman kind of Okobo wasn't Masman.
Oh, yeah, Chief Baini, Pablo. I think all the what mean you will be in free.
I'm not going to
I was shocked. Now, since you are saying, I'm yes, I know.
Collective responsibility.
It debut, Mubet me, you must say. In a young moment, Nippon, what this, how we are.
I know, very quickly, here, on Umara journalism. NDC, your problem be a young journalist. Okay, send the moon that by me as some Morika Kusa. We was MP before some more to Mohammed, I could some no muti.
No, but this Arsenal and this more than one referee the choir.
That's right.
And you won.
Yes, right.
And the Munyan is high.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, go Bobie, Bobie, echo back to the drawing board. Now your homework. It is Sunday who the homework near you. I'm a human eye of fair. May ever say them one best in the future. Then move forward ever.
No, that the young one to say, I told the beer, mut to many a young snap ye BP crabber.
About the figures now.
Oh, because
figures Mujam
Osha a Juma pa. I was shocked. What do you mean you will be every move?
No, everybody did.
From the youth wing, the women's wing,
it's going to be better 2024.
The top executives, council of
members of parliament.
The truth of the matter in there.
The
truth of the matter in there, they are saying not as some oh, even including the opponents. Just that one more come on kind of because of the group now. I'm telling you, some Crawford were Casa. Because if after Po Jachi Kwesi we win and Crawford to do drama and that reminds me of the branch chairman and they used to organize our baby.
Onya accident.
Now Tama chairman general I say don't get here or Casano or Cassin Mitchell on the what there. What is car? What is show on us? But not the history be by Miss Mobile Uncle for Sebi. Why do you da? No name Jumaye Binti. As some to one, no sure one. Now, or encouraging one day. Say them as some today what to him and they issue more. More than say not to fool or yen in there. Ye more modern, ye never be say no win, no Nanyaqua. Now, send this in not dumb, not do pe party na. Unto about one farmer, my be say no dawa. Ne crown or no ton. No who de adana nko ye ma power na bana went to Moanyan or create nature for Wakayama. And that this is one town and son yede banumu brekuna nasifo gangan na nasifo na how much by 5 years na many youth organizer no
Pablo
and the deputy route gangan hold that Sam George no one territory aside 55515 na a minister, a Jean Pierre or Hobby.
Yeah, me.
On you one cruise. Na, I saw my catcher on in there. More pedo will be in terms of numbers, I will gather. What you want gather about election, you free and fair election.
Sure.
Exactly. It is a messenger. Go to the grounds and go and sell it. But I was doing your day. In your message, be there, missing my promising one village, one down, 1 year. Your friend there, one district, one factory in them, you can say equal district, a whole Nenhua, what Chirpa and Crofunia Jumaya, was in 2016. And the people want to know that had the Omano Yaku another time and why then because if it's summer walking in Juma or Hona. Now, Daman Semi near the call 2024. I may catch you open in the answer there. Appetition, Guinness. Monya wabo bebe. Obiala de seni biala. Abisia no wona MPP. A friend presidential candidate.
Yeah.
Owina bana ye obingo. Ma ye hwehwanyi de wo cross them hedo.
Ya na me Uncle Sam di ho nkomo. Ya ne betwam because but I Bobie telling us that since independence, he is the hard-working vice president ever.
Let me say why you think any man.
What do I want?
I'm busy. Why the why?
I don't know.
No question. In canon, I can near that time. Those days in this my age, Guani take Crawford to the Wankasa, Kwesi Pratt, Kokubako, Nanumu pay for Casa. Him will be a Gwani television because we learn from and some now work no to them. And there will be a vice president who had truncoting. I can't watch now. No, I look at cry. No, we just can't cry another time. No, what's a coca baby. See, so also a vice president, Papa Yinya. Must this be a summer advice no no be no ye movie no compare Jumeja why ye na answer na hoto and a Jumeja what the man miss me why ye more.
No, but I think I'll adapt a strategy maybe speak to the people and it to sway them.
He's forgotten there. they've been dishonest to the same people. From
what do you think, sir?
Now one found and you found. I say no for who one found. Maybe I'm in your I say no fee. Iba some na wanka. I did chain no room ribbon. Sikano crown or double be crown of 4. Obi so Jessica no Jessica ni wie na Jessica ni wie when you wanna know you no catch all this kind of the messaka about Montomo. You see, times have changed. And you see, Yankasa na a hen and this. And ye were Juma, na ye who ye Juman so na area. Ye who ye Juman, I tell you, NPP youth organizer will share press. Also, he wants to tell them he's confident that Ban will win it hands down. When you voice now, I am a producer. Salam.
Salam, yeah, salam.
Hands down. Abano boy na base hona ye Juma we are opposite shell hona.
Yeah.
You could check good evening.
Good evening.
That will lose Aban.
Oba.
Kwana beso. Baby, I hear you good evening. I'm off with your way. Will lose Aban will be a coffee. Na me so. Now when you could do so dama, that means when you kasa no deity. Then when Juma na obotum this is Aban Kwabena. Onu no the focus near ye na. Jiji de NDC ni biara. In fact, nye NDC nkote. Ghana ni biara. Inde more basu se mo abesin kono. Abna krofa ye nyi ye Juma and we sika sebi owo investment mu nde wan owo foreign investment and so say what I wonder.
Ni na down.
Charlie, this is serious. This is serious. It was ka Ogubank inkoto binade inkofro bianade onam CD ya no hunye di ntade bechi ne usika no foma not okay. And obi ye na adwindo. Apart from more ye ya we twitwa ye tiri I was no haircut we twitwa tiri. Ebi ana owo ne kakra bi na onam ni dwumadi bi odi wo man foforo de nti. Kwada no that to sika foforo. Say no dem sika no so apart from CD known to me standing. It will be the whole cry here, but what is this?
Say,
now we are the same person who want to know a best vice president. Now, there was economic management team, president, you know,
vice.
Our advisor.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's begin with the issues. Liswan and Akuspo will join us. MPP elections and matters arising. NDC MPs boycott of Parliament. Where's the $2 million paid for the Accra Sky Train project? Government, armed forces, and police deny involvement with land gas. So, Uncle Sam, if I had we be a person if I no better pick one. Yanko, Yanante.
NPP elections in I'm from Bompanjo. Because there, so FM, the value is the same. It will make you answer. It's why you're so confused, Ama. Obiala to Menkade. Ami. Juma Kufuado ye, and the young government I in him, making a number like a campaign.
It seems so many now be
everybody is preaching change, including the vice president. Obiala preach change. Now, the most sacrilegious thing Obiaka in his political life in there. As a vice president, back there, I have my own vision. Ahead of a vice president, Bianca Bibiaga. Who knew vision on anybody? Now, vision in Pui, the new one, the bad. Baumia, would you want to vision in Pui? Only in a new one, the bad. It's the MD and the MPP candidate, you know, when not the value is the same. The few people are more way excited in Kakra. Yeah, which there, Kwabena, Japan. Because Kasa Nasa or any programs now. So, woman, a quanda and job one kakra. Nembum, Nina, never to Nini there. Because she say, Cobra, because she say, then the Yakasi, in the Yakasi, Ghana economy, says a new economy. The country has simply collapsed. Simply collapsed.
Down.
No, your finance minister is not catching that by March next and Kawa. When approve whatever, the country will collapse. The country has virtually collapsed. It's shall be our credibility, international acceptance. So bad. Over team now we put all these pieces together. na international community based on his own pragmatic policies no ye tum na yareba be economy right and with Mahama oko opposition still
yeah
every country that is organizing international program here were friend
which will be as a normal and
it is not normal na African former head of state why Mahama Nkosi no former head of state it's not normal. It proves his international credibility.
Okay.
Nasanya wako international and the monetary fund also wako other platforms are actually international credibility. There's a man penny out of experience. Oroboko IMF. Once the son who and Katina a Kamuda $1 crore command Abu no funny then he went with his own program. What you call the Senche program? Senche. We want a leader. Bobie, Otumi finance nani budget without borrowing from Bank of Ghana.
Meaning what?
Meaning that he has experience to govern or manage this economy without borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. And then when he borrows for economically sustainable projects. Can I give you an example?
Give me.
If you borrow money, na establish Atuabu gas factory, a gas company. What you are doing is that generations to come, that company will pay for itself and also ensure your economic and energy security.
Yeah.
If today Ghana has energy security, no, a Peter Mawuna, some no can go or somebody had invested in the energy sector. Who buy or be invested in the energy sector? Will be my buyer. Only PDS. Only PDS.
Okay. I only free.
The only time then PP had a go at energy sustainability. Only PDS. My is 1 million.
Sasika anyway.
Be someone. At the right time, you may be someone. Now, somebody borrows money. They look, I want to make Ghana the aviation hub of West Africa. Because every South Africa to London, Kotoka, and Bobie. So let me make Kotoka the aviation hub. And look at we have what he have. He did there. Kotoka International Airport.
Yeah.
He renovated all, he rebuilt the Terminal 3, built the Terminal 3, and then renovated Terminal 1 and 2 so that it will improve domestic aviation. Is that not a self-sustaining project? Or this baby?
Or this camera?
Yes. Look at somebody who says, look, Ghana yakra is now our pharmaceutical industry depends so much on sugar cane, sugar. And you know, my men see Commander Sugar Factory. Kwame Nkrumah factory works well good at that. Let me rebuild it. Na ya jinkrofo sabi yana ye fi central region na nche yenso sabi yenye adwuma kakra na ye den yaye alankashi eso wepu Commander Sugar Factory baba ye say ya aba April bien enye April bien e wombia. We are now in July.
Yeah,
the factory is still there. John Mahama said, look, let me expand the Tema and Takrady port. For the first time, Nancy and was reported there, one of the biggest ships in the world has bettered in Takrady port. What kind of vision?
But I think I heard Akufo-Addo saying so on
Okosio Koko another question.
Now we have expansion at region now.
Akufo-Addo no need so being in the year no one walk out door not in the bar.
Obi in
the year that's when you invite that I don't know coach dinner. In Tema a friend then Tema in Pakadan across a friend railway line.
Yes.
There's physical evidence. Amara Mumbai 7 times. Indian exam.
I see.
I am telling you, Mikitanen Kate. Ma last minute, Setekwa na Monacote was signing. the Tama and Pakaden Road. Where we railway line where you. On them don't you vision be about it and wonder what the train coupes do.
And now we are down
there. Because he hasn't got any vision towards it. And now Mahama Timon in Sekotama, Bobia one nation, Ekotama Habo, and containers now.
Yeah.
The idea was that you the better train, no that Kosi Wankra, no that what not. Seshala. After completion of that program, Ekotama, how many containers more?
Nothing could be.
Nothing could be.
Nothing could be.
Nothing could be. In the project in the Yakajibus and I know so by Yakao. Bobio. Na se Obi Ojana name knows the Bank of Ghana Hospital. Ye or renovate 37. Osi Police Hospital or renovate share Rich Hospital. Osi we now what are in the bubu La Hospital. When young Konin Bobby MPP for the year 2014-2015. On the young woman come with that with some to Muhammadama. Papa Dumpo no Yaho.
I didn't know Master
Media. Marco,
why would we carry more referee? So why don't you carry your referee?
No, but the war,
because today you have social media.
The war, yes, times have changed. The media, assassin. Okay, those days in Sanko, peace farmer. Now call other places now. Baby, I know you. Your media in Ghana. What you announce results? What results? One year no quarter. Your media says, you can say we are very media. What you Ghana? What if you do? What is that called?
Accra FM.
So it's in the end to me and Kanyasam. We even published the Green Book. Anambobia. Yeah. So a section of the media said, "Oh, it was about the Photoshop." And the Bank of Ghana Hospital, no, Photoshopping. On the way, I know what no. Look at that one. A Krumpo was a legal hospital, no, a stay. So, young coupon one. Today, I am very proud. I'm a very proud old man of NDC there. There were people like Chief Baine, Kofi Baron, one there. They are ready to meet them boot for boot. No, Abedezi. Sometimes God has a way of doing things.
Yeah.
God brought the MPP so that people will see the goodness in the NDC. And what he said is true. I don't know about you one. Makano correct. In the yeti Obialing the difference between NDC and MPP. As at the time I can say, and you point problems with MPP. And you want to be one what to one what you already yes one coco. But so NPP offend the internal election yenja one. Now what per one for one now boom. One for one now one for boom you one candidate. You bought brown on that because Ghanaians are not fools. Fear, say one communicators on air, the arrogance, as if the Ghana or you wonder. But where the man? On yam one, Bobby. On yam one crowd. Because if it's one anonymous brodo, Bobby, one anonymous brodo, okay, one and one can't yami, one
can't yami,
Nkrumah time. Oh.
I someone radio do.
Chief, you mind it? We are Brent Mamboto. What draw Kwame Nkrumah? Or Mumboja, on Ghana Fumboja.
Yeah.
What was Kwame Nkrumah's crime? We send the West Akosombo down. And because of that, what took Kwame Nkrumah? They set up a committee there for 50 years. No, there should be no hydro power generation in this country. That's how Kwame Nkrumah's Buddha.
Oh, I see.
And then there's a doom saba. Ebisa one and Ebisa wager. Maybe some a set committee in 1966 the man yenye hydro project ideology na send the doom sa be bisa wona na be so je MPP were serial liars because one when you there doomson nyama hama no de bay
yeah they know
Rollins time as you know from El Nino in sure to toy oye basa ma that those times you know every day obia we across water level in daily graphic we water level we could do and kai ko be kai water level so Rollins time you check water level after the bushfire na oye then na dum so ba what is Shamahama Bobie
yeah
12 July 2012 one another president no Kufuor time Kufuor 208
yeah
Kufuor say asofu
yeah that was in 2007
8
2008 yeah
the uncle you friend
akoso
unko bompe no bompe ama badi hallelujah asofu
Elijah's.
So, you know, sometimes what can some to Muhammad, oh, yeah, what did you Muhammad na ofinu kumreba or the doom sobe? While solve was if you work for excess capacity. Work for excess capacity. What can you go sit as someone to Muhammad that look, the government decided there. Today, once was one and Coco and Punching. There, for Northern region, let us start a program that are confirming a young to young hatch young one. Today, my come here for Margino. Now, young families to date, and that
because that's a Juma Moyano
and that Equatamale Airport. What they from export and confirming what do you play or friend then Okuna. What
address it?
What happened? That's the effect of that project.
Oh, in the Ecoso?
Ecoso, Papa.
I see.
No, good. I don't know if I could be there. Yeah, discussion for Airbus. Master Airbus, no, or said that. Yes, my brother, governor, Bahama, the brother of Friday. On you need to book. Then she maybe send there. Bahama, the brother, no, what bridge, no, Airbus, some no winning. Now, what kind of Obino or a gold agent? I just did a kind on a Sunday.
You know, cry, you're terrible.
At Sunday, my beach there, but we are paying total. Again, a platform there, and I confirm no Bokina. But me, what's sister? Ochi, offended Tamale. About 1 year 400, why you? Uncano,
Miss sister.
But, Bobie. Oh yeah, friend then Northern region programs nibi. This is a new coordinator.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Abobo Yano, why you?
Sir, nothing belt.
That's
Okay.
There's a some cocoa 10 million, confirm 10 million away we are. Abobo Yakoyan. Yet many and the still Bagumia Timika are confirm. Wabina eti grum ha. Even there. Friend then excavators is why you excavators 500 why you but me and Kadamasemi na electron ho to them more for seeking Obiala will be in Ibiala and I ready for him. The him there will be ready. What can some food not could some out to Muhammad? My chief, and yeah, research. Then this is professional forum. Yeah, research from 2010.
Yeah.
Based in there, all the allegations of corruption in ya compiled in Yala.
2010
to date. Your national archives,
2010.
Yes.
Okay. From 29 or 2010?
2010 to date. Kufuor the Chaya one can come. Based in there.
Said 2009.
Yes.
Mail started in 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
About November 2010. Yeah. Based in there. All the allegations of corruption in Ghana, they are documented. For example, some minister be and in Komono Kade, I made some 1 million. I won't do many other Majeri, not so some harm and corruption. Sir Obi, who decided there, although brand the buses at his ministry, her ministry, Nessa, assembly man, he, the Muhammad just said, you defer at the Bonnie caliber. No, I'd imagine. Muhammad said, resign. He resigned and paid for. Still, what is Muhammad Roba? Bobie, until some or Dawson. May a pity what ya in a way and tam. No one for him, Pacra, or busy winning. Namim, over the one that can Japan. Japan, why throw one and some other paying can be well, true on what boss or throw on boss. So, actually, we'll be there. Alan Chamati. Yeah, Alan Chamati. No, oh, either on Fadan Bob Muhammad. No, Bill Nana Bob Muhammad. A mini basic because one and on some method, not so one of it. It's you. Actually, as you find something in for beer.
Chief, so the MPP primaries.
That's it. I'm not saying I'm going to mention for Africa. Yeah. Minchia, a telephone, a chef from Pim, many message, 100. When you are Jidamaba with freedom, in the critical issues, when you when your man could be shame hiding prayer, the incubation.
Thank you.
I signed BB Aproco. I'm not MPP for one primary. I foresee serious trouble in their party.
I see.
Mamu, when you're there, I hear before I overtold them first.
I'm for some person to
what's the Kunoven a special special voting and Sana Wako, you know. But I hear I won't be special, you know. I 1 hour contest in the Mubache.
How? No, but it's something that constitutionally within their party constitution they have accepted it. So the candidates know.
I said Ghana Hankrofa why worried I think or you'll be today or a different person being a president, different the president Kufua. Senka Ghana for MPP won't boom my yanka 1 year worried too much. Go with him there after 8 years and walk a post now or catch him 9. But Padina would not know the president. On what to abandon you pay 80 whoopon can once I'm up to date. And you're yet today and can't fully be our
no, but a party constitution normal for
oh, Mamma Casa, Kwabena. Party constitution, I will follow you. Party constitution, I know the excuse me, bay.
Anyway,
on your party, Nana will control a Yidenka, one year dinner, who could be moving your phone, one kind of fee. It's a man mature in the constitution or none some more banana, my you. You who there or the impapamune. I take Kwabena a J Japona. Fine gentleman. Say, Nika say, Mona, a Moroccan. Then I say, no, me read the BB. A of Kwabena Jacoso. I'm then now watching.
Or also the Indian
or church. Nah, then miss more coach in there, Binumucha there. One here in us was the executive candidate and was the version won't go by force. Binumucha were joined forces against the people's candidate. Into the executive candidate, while Adam Smith.
Yeah.
Now, other group who were checkers were forced about me. That's the ones who were but the back of the year primaries presidential. Now, summer, you know, no more than a chill walker can and the youth program, where you one retreat. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Oba program as in all Casa. Now, some crow FM. Nation share why you know, actually, friend, Team Dufour, Team Kojobonso, Team Mahama, Wonyi Nara, Ubiala, we are moving on. Now, Ubia Jumabi Obotum way to be or the home with it. But say, time, Yaboko Yadina, same BNC in the crown, and someone now walk a car. Never, when you patenia, would you know what down, Wabemo? Our vice president account never in some chile politician idiot chile one shed and ring you. Mamma catch your first and maybe because government Jesus government machinery need be the executive candidate in the Boko. I'm not saying this
no, but Giovanni, we have been there before. We have been here before. Alan Akufo-Addo. Alan no executive backing. The money was there.
Do you know the difference?
The support base was too huge. Everything was favoring Alan.
Very good observation.
Then all of a sudden, what happened?
Very good observation. Do you know the difference? Don't forget that Alan had to come and say that Nana, even though you didn't get 50, I'll give it to you. You remember?
Yes.
I took people to talk to Alan to do that. And now look at the scenario here. Alan Nana, as much as Alan knew then the senior, you know, or you don't know, what hustle from the beginning to today. Do you agree or not?
I agree.
Na that's over me so now. Oh, you need to be na some better the worker kind of say or to the Bible munsam Paul a one man term or best in the canfo. It cannot be the same as Nanado and Alan. Because Nanado and Alan it's a Paul a one man term saying na baby. Yes. Now this time on Oyaja ehwe mosi wo Legon. Na ehwe de Yura ayi kojo Chief Kojo Alan. Wotu mwaka ndo onye hwe nana. And also nana enya ayi offering 50%.
Yeah.
Wala de da do na information me nya kire de. Eyo ye alejo. What's also information I want na de normally no ntanye 50.
Obasa at least 2016 there. Alafamajo.
Oh, onu ponye elections. Na wo patch the normal. Onu ntohwe bia adi bia wo maka.
Okay.
Wo 50 bia no koma no 10 50.
Matthias here.
Yeah. Inti ohwe no mi senior brother. Ihwe kawa ya bo that time hwa fuko no ho operation okodo wo lego ho na so toro otwitwe chiri na aja. Onye hwe. Ma me fa ma o nanana kaye. Ala na dunya indo se na wia I don't know about the next time. FM. A drew me so. I don't know what I drew me so. And na Kufado way in your new every day when you're 50, no be my 50. No, so a democracy in tea will be encouraged. Meanwhile, Alan Sunim, the executive, was so the candidate I was a ban on you. I can't come back to him, on him details. Now, as someone, your friend, I'm a friend, Mr. President, because no me did today. Obenya vim no de oboko down round now. I been ken.
But what
and I miss me who na my friend I hope kana wenya nimpo no do I am fe. I no say excuse me. Excuse me no. Ne boefu because dollar na me na we complain the Ghana food do na wurusu. Na banks do onye hwe no. Ono and Pipi Mapao or your committee chairman or parliament or your
defense
or defense.
Yeah,
you know, security, yeah, defense, security. It's no Niji Pakakraba. Na on no wedding to charity day the Ujafu, by your campaign, a clean campaign in there, Beckham able to my. Now, men by your mobile trader, a magician be war, Flagstaff house, who Sunday magicians are all Flagstaff in a way, and you see, he has been consistent. I recall the timer Woko IMF na Ken Oshia group bi Okofodia.
Okay.
Capital View also. He said it the moment I walk out some chair now Ojina Doma camera down the over social. Now some obo na no card. Hey! Omoko IMF. And then some I can crofon in the back basam. But if you take Baumia, if you take Nanado and the rest of the people, and can't want to work as I was in my band, it is as if they won't take a position being put there one corner. And so it gives you a clear picture of the kind of people you won't deal. But ma here na oyen cranshe wa hanye there. And so you walk. These are the people you and the Yebenya and Ntawanta will be a momba. One presidential prime minister. Yebenya, we send you here, you probably win in term now, grown ashase. Na advert be away, be a obey, what's his bonus smoothness level. Me if you be anything. Cousin Mr. Abraham Mentanum be.
Oh, okay.
Masumi marketing, but me be a marketing. It's me.
I see. Anyway.
Coca-Cola, they are members go to my casual mama. Because it's the cook pepe, cotton Jamaica or bottle, Angola or bottle.
Inside the system. Day.
And so, yeah, wish one doom though. But yes, trend no record now. Never time will be the cordon, some no can and I say, yeah, with the political lens now. It's clear there's a coupon lens. What is going to happen there? After the first 10, now will be your 5. I'm telling you, if you are not careful, the 4 will gang up against 1.
5 never can.
Never say never, and don't say over until game no aboy. If you should listen carefully, not say new Crawford because you know within they themselves no when you there government no anye juma government na pity they don't know adore share sleeve ni ma padi no try to open door here no there or magic being kokana mintia I have my vision. Hey, really? My best president na Kwabena Bobie Ansah for vice na vision anka atne de ma magana skin na momoy enyi momoya.
No, but utie ne spokesperson Buaku say they don't listen to me.
Oh, Kabra ina me painting and I say member program no.
Mpachobra.
Yeah, you serious. Kasama ye di baumia na kasa no asema wa kin na wa ya asema is in spokesperson. Ale Kwabena.
Oni se fa kan na be catch.
Kwabena ye the man na manyi pa no lorry for the bar. I am a lorry pa no lorry for the programming wa.
Na me dia me
papa na lankasa
na say ya no oni se fa kan frɛ me no mo catch me.
Master se fa kan na nim de padi no mo kan oyim. Me how ye te hana ba omi akọ joy ho. I over the multimedia. Onyu won ko ye the program bi wo ho a will be said question. So the dollar, the dollar is arrest. Is under arrest. You know the IGP is keeping the key. In the dollar no asalam po wajin. Because the kind of mental health I possess in American cutting, and that is what Ken is referring him to. The truth of the matter in the empire but only the moon could you be out of the 10. I mean 5 no obesan wobinyan. Na oyempi funa wo mukro na won fane bra but mo be ye denye de wo to aba no be wie na wo de ba ma Yakubu na la don be fesi se Yakubu nya aba na se ye di gufom na ye kwa oho na ye ba kire obia mo be hun de sana fane fomun onya ase no kote aga fane fomun onya ase na enkrofu pi wo ho a onna wo dwuma woye na bibia wo fi banti wo tum kasa me senior lawyer bi o na chire senior na me dwuma me yenti lawyer for na me won da
yeah
senior as chief do you know what we need? I'm Mr. Council, I don't know. I say what we need we the middle class on in there even a double assurance there sebia ye hu boto hen ma ye dwuma nyina obey because Ebra ne dwuma ne nyeska ntum tutu fom na fa nshao.
No way.
Boko bank. It's Boko bank. Kwabena in the way fi bank in some all bow insurance company.
Really?
Insurance company. Asama beto hono.
In some all bow
is a major insurance premiums in our Ghana. I call for a
yeah.
Oh, yeah. SIC. Kwame Nkrumah SIC in 1962. There, Nchoba mobilized Sika for national development. In the all the major government insurance in from SIC.
Oh, serious. When you say Nkrofo Ska wo Nkrofo akọ court, Nkrofo win cases into what it is in that they must fall on their properties.
That's the insurance company.
Oh, a lot of them.
I see.
And some are about yet Ubisi there. Yentu Abaman, now Ghana sent Kobe fine Doma. and then mafia native antibao. He said, "Don't
like on foul on capture
on
capture
obi am find a man ka yet we around somehow about the discussing there railway ya ma empaka da de anke rukani tin na won fa train se do mo kwabrani ska wakaji ska ma ska ni hu be mo nam masika no was yem fa train yem fa wi abasam na wonye kan ma wo fom na ye ho adwuma nara ye nya ne ho ayi bia o kire de o ehia Ghana fu isesi onam traffic na adinti nka krate madin oda ho atwema at least be hia no Eco Bank echi ho ye fi spinters a ebenye biafo tema New Town fu obaba habo echi ho nko ababa fu bi ono onye adwuma today as we speaking sika ayo masika na ayo na
$2 million o
oya bada was sika ko the kay train na fa wim na babra no konyo dan ya mini so wala ti ho na Nyankopon adom na nka eti position bi na onye Ghana na ye private man no bi kra ba obohu da ye private man kwabra ma me pede e wo sky the kay investment also abadi na the best take for wim Ghana
abey so sasika no omo dia ama nkrofo na gie diko ana omo adi ana
kesi desika no no Ghana about the investment infrastructure fund nesika no won ko hwe na Ghana wo skanka sika bi enyi ho ma ye na ma ye riska ho amano ne da babu mai $2 million o hanka ken wa ka fada da sika bi enyi ho enti jogate no ono mo bi nse ne president no am we hu do ye railway minister no on sign hwe on ka hwe sika no mum no do call GII for enti no yen ko ho na yen ko nesika bi da GII
Alexander finance
na agr na emma Ghana fun ye ma hyehyɛ won first mu wo hu de sika bi anda ho na afi ye hu nyimpo ohwe GIF no da wo bata ase de sika nyi ho
ntia ho no condemn
condemn grebu
Bobie Ansah pa
aya use microphone we no nya adwuma
sometimes Ghana fo hu nipa o wa o easy there we hu de sika nyi ho
okay
because hu de nipa no e konfo a konfo e de agija no
dabi
no we hu de sika nyi ho
oho ni sika wo ho pa nka obayi because manager no ho ye tro
sika no koi no aye
se wanye fun ho a
wanye fun say ya Fred dance sika no koi na wayo Kwabena what's Fred dance aboka ataze awan kasa ko friend crofunda ya announcement is in the wo bo jams in kanu na wo the new mesidu na wo Fred jams na aboka hey na yi yesanya obi the same group now abada wa Rollins Monty baby obi anyame fa ne crazy o kan wo Keku Stadium na metopa I was part of that organization key also there the MPP no on sisa they just keep changing their name into a winer or white paper now no was for frata but content no is the same thing Jesus you governance you govern NDC you will lose 2016 election na me you kasa ye wo offices in deputy ministers na dey bibia we fi hokode ana we to order what they want cash ho ye gudu ana wo ya hu de ya sheda ya aka de onnam de obi amafa bi nkonti deputy no ye one pa ye yentre why ye dem nyina na o man nyina na ye ho train pentimamento edani si ho fine but rema anu asem o ye different na Kwabena anke kan asem bi na nsem trofon mo aye mo ho de mo afom kaba na dam kaba na wa afom no onam kakra wa agya hye wo nti wa ye ho adwene ade no nyimpo wo beka do yi Kwabena dam 2024 election I don't makado you do or die bi mo antase ni do or ne die onye de se abundance sama Ghana nye ya nchima bebre tinya yetim komi ya bro 18 yere ko yempanyi yemi onyine ye hwe madam ade no yede opare na so man it can never happen entinu se obi wo ho na se obetena ho na we declare na me sama me kiken onam da mi MPP ni ana mi NDC ni ntina make kada me meze boa na so be na dwinde orman crofo fido yi neutral wa bra orutum futuro de gu crofo we nyuma abra otema crofo ni cha na mic no so ada no futuro Osa na wo di futuru go bi na enyim na obi di bibu enyum a awobo ho ada.
No, but ono media practitioner no. Enyo on eba be cheche wo party na mo asem mama mo.
There be on cheche party member na me bi no wo ye nye de. 2 million ya wa be yesika ya yo ya ye kai. Obotun wa fa no kwan bi du na wa kando anyem bi amen kanda mo sando bi amba kan choda wa yi. Thank you. Necessary equalization.
Anope.
Awale nyima sama yeah mo. Oh yeah, one.
We don't mention another decision's name.
There be Benjamin.
Ne pay Messi.
Ah yeah.
You say back and say Captain Smart.
One story.
Omumie no omnyom be say there.
One stations in there.
Smart obey. Still ah.
That one is. Oh, mpese bi
Uncle Onoye, His Excellency. Uncle Onoye, oye diplomat, oye His Excellency. It's all day Nyabuto.
It was on Metro TV.
No, XCS, we didn't pay any premium. So what you
enya the all present show no. MPP panel.
Yes. But I'm saying that and that was
so then you can't blame the media.
No. You are quick to defend your profession, but defend. But still, I have to
no kind of uncle mentioned say a bit of the STS
and pay,
which gave me an impression. Say
apart from Kwabena, this thing was mentioned in other radio stations and TV stations. But that was what was giving prominence. Kwabena he challenged that no. The STS, we didn't pay any premium. The issue I'm saying there, a media man, there, STS will share premium. But you allow it to be discussed on your station there.
Quickly, no, they're clear.
But you see, this is the issue. No media practitioner, I say a host. A bit me, I stop you, be say, me pese, I say, well, this is what I think. Me say me kofa we dey back we home. Then you stop the person say Jaika.
So okay,
it's not done anyway.
What we are saying.
So okay, we say okay, and the producers mo ko work up and down. Say okay, we na someone and yes sure with that. What do you do?
Okay, Kwabena is just being too professional. Anyway. Human multi there. One hour she share human do over here. Uncle, you know some work and into work on Facebook and now why should I do read the message? I want it. Now some need to media so more way. So if you man know about Tony Pana swimmer, ebi anyimpa no asorko. Enti time list over be or church mu different way na asorko a be that. Ti born na
ebi kwa not to talk to him no.
Exactly so.
Usana no hu there.
I don't know what can I. Intricacy no. Only church mu chira. But I like the way I o jina ni anu wechi. But ye pede jina wechi. But kwa me ye pede awo na anu. You won share meeting akacha ho. Ye hu. Na ebinom wa grind wa twa na wa ye top 5 na wi na wo bo top 5 ni wi a na efi we di se kwara nye de ye hu onsam a wo kan yeti chenyim na ye wo nkrofo wo party
yeah
anyi devil di da ho na man second kind fork na tintin man kare di man wo di intina ho o da man hu so ye wachi ana o ye mo na emum fa watro no ye tintin ma poison bi wo ma wa nye de one count. Nti ma wo ye ni nyina liso ye hu ni nyina na ya ati. Na wo say oh first 5 ni we are. Na wa intensify. Na if you do a candidate umbra na nti them group a wa form ni dey. Between you and I group no kita one candidate o just that what trend over cross. And na mi so me send you know o Kwabena u platform kasido. There want say want so no bi ta on kan kira ho. The groupings in the meetings na de na wo ye ni nyina ye nyim nyina enti se wo wie na se wo fi de wo nya one candidate na ohon na ye nyi won be share the same ataro o manga na yim na ye be sre de time no so na ye shata na na mesima Kwabena nde ye kan ya e ma he ethics ya defend the boy time no so na ye kan na se wo ho da ho a bo he na obi ehu de wo ho da ho masama.
I'll come back to you. Listen, so we are dealing with issues about a MPP internal contest. The $2 million scandal, issues about police lanyards. During the weekend, and Uncle Sam started with your friends MPP internal. I know say Obana will monitor, so you know. But Kajatu Minio,
Mamini kind and chat for ne Ashefo. I may enter Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, the Hunibiana, the Niaji Papa. Especially that's I
am so good.
Yeah, and you know, practically his strategies working, and I commend him on his efforts. Congratulations and more grease to your elbows. We sit and watch you work and we are amazed. Say, Penifoni biwa o mati ada kakra. But uncle also never dies. Especially your professional forum. Yeah, would the Boma Basu. And Minia chief so there say Osheda Bo Kube some time. Na Sena Broashe Jaya na Osisi. I send them who says na chief onye or ye Juma Papa Yami Papa Yami Shara NDC more but
I don't say I send you your name you could be an account was say and you will be bigger cranky at Chebima or Munina Chebima or Mumma
why not?
We don't say I dare Baba and I dare the whole day need enough me possibility.
Okay,
Mammy
we lost the party.
But says you.
If NDC has lost Asina, our party would have collapsed. Because I would dare not into Oba Shea and party no. I salute Esidun Katia and his team for bringing the party back to life.
Wow.
You were in Asina, met
yes,
you.
Yeah.
You were in Yanunko Asina.
Yeah.
It means that we meant business.
Yes.
And we have proved to the MPP there, on any free and fair election, they are not our match.
That's true.
On any free and fair election,
that's true.
MPP for 1 year and match. Crap.
That's true. It's a master stroke.
And
that's true. Uncle Kasano. Kwabena okasembi na mepese metwe uncle me nipa doma mutie nyina adwensi ade bi so. Oh, ba o strategy now the campaign no. ABC 1979. And I think history will tell us what happened between the PFP, the UNC and the PNP. After say PFP got to abayi candidate Victor Usu na Akufo-Addo offer baako Pawili o say on tiasie nti watene party Emma omukote party bi a friend United Gold Coast Convention National Convention UNC Mekanyum Nepal vote for UNC the party for you vote for UNC the party for you broad base the best convention clean no bibi clean Pawilia Neko broad base the best
say no
the way convention clean Pawilia Neko
ne woka
adwam sa noriko
ne woka adwam no mo ye no osu cemetery
Pawilia Neko na sa time no Kwabena adekro na esi ye no na eye adwen bone na aba ekura trim na ye den e wo so otongum enti ubehwe a omo na ebe brandy liman in such a way say even though Victor Usu had led almost to victory Akufo-Addo num sheda bopo say omo de ne bekwa akoka liman ho
yeah
now nim omo first campaign message ni say liman or your watchman ba na watchman ba timi abobra timi akọ university dia e wo say ekwa bia so no watchman ba no so no ene eti se bidie ru aba o shatare fufu enti pa wili mo campaign omo ye no a gentleman, a maliman who be ye, nipa kono say, any aqua dear. Out of sympathy, no. Yamfa 2 million man.
Say, Victor, who's not going to say elites.
Elites, we would dear. One no, we is Kaniba, Bobra, and we cried the watchman bow, watchman back. Now, watchman body is any nature.
One for the summer cat.
Yes. That is true. That's a fact.
Yes.
And the politics of Ghana mostly has to do with the politics against the Asantes. It's not that I'm Asante in America, but most people understand this. And the MPP politics is politics against the Asantes. That's why when it's about any other candidate, now Asante for any Abreno. Yes. And you can tell the history from say at the idea from me the say we are put man of the boma uchri. That is how Baumia Omwasheda and that same crop of people UNC for Omwania Kufado
humble beginning when
free. Just to give Baumia a certain picture be say or ye will be a free or ye will for
papa ISCM
why your friend is saying where the cousin will shoe shine. Or I can't check. Or because me, no me polishing go for shoe. Man polish shoe crown I mean Obeka who they can I know we go ya man ka we can and ya Kufado memo bonia we make me craft a form.
Okay.
So
I someone now I uncle somewhere can actually say okay.
It's their strategy. He wants to appeal to the many downtrodden.
MPP politics is always against
that. Yes.
When Bafakuto
yes.
had brought after Kwame Nkrumah had put them together. After Kwame Nkrumah had brought them together to form the United Party. Instead of Bafakuto leading, they brought him to
Buzia.
So what can
yeah. I was asked them no. A free fan home.
Yes.
And a free fans who were before. Yes, it was the same as them no. And on the man free fan after primary sir, Yamfananya running mate, Yamfananya running mate. Oko ball snap a deep tree and anoa one fancy form. Of a free fan home.
So
that is being there.
So you said something strategic. Say MPP politics has always been against the Ashanti.
Yes. It is a Santini anymore. Everything is against the Asantis in the MPP. That has been the trend.
From Buzia.
Yes.
Victor Uzu.
Yes. And they have a strategy. And all those who did that, Wamuna, no more join UNC, including me of a FIFA. So you can tell a story from that background, say, when no more TNC, UNC for. And Bonnie womu trimu ankasa Bonnie yes adwen Bonnie pass yes Bonnie yamfa Bonnie ni oman ene omanfo a wo san we no ho a unya bi enu ti no Bawumia no he is representing a certain caucus omu na the UNC for na omu ball MPP and I say the PFP formed in 1979 no
yeah
and they have grouped themselves so well it would share. Bawumia we did throw say President Kufuor kwa na call Bank of Ghana. President Kufuor so nim Bank of Ghana ko ho hwe.
Oh yeah sure.
Oh nim ho hwe. Oh you can Google and check when Bawumia went to Uncle Sam. Ghana International
Bank. No London.
Na ye GCB branch. Eh? Na sa branch no.
I'll come back to that.
Baby Bawumia ko ye adwuma no. Was it not in the 90s? It was in the 90s.
2009 Oba Bank of Ghana. Oba director of ICB, the National Commercial Bank.
2009. Yeah. 2009. Then he had left Bank of Ghana. Is that what it is? No. It should be in the 90s.
We will find out.
Because time on Obane worry, I heard you speak to that some time ago. Time or worry Bruni.
When they at the time of Kwabena.
Yes.
Went to Bank of Ghana at the time of Kwabena.
And at that time, Nenya Kufuor. Because Kufuor buy and
Bank of Ghana on a lot. Where every day is or your history too, or your education and information. I'm shocked. So I say also Bank of Ghana one or the Nukwe.
Oh, and NDC.
And this is one way.
Yes.
Bank of Ghana.
I
know for a fact.
Yes.
Yanentina no a list where they cause a 90s.
Professor
No.
90s. I want to.
Kofo was there from 2000 to 2008. Between 2000 and 2008, then Baumia about BOG.
No.
But before that, no BOG. And before that, no Rollins regime.
Okay, so you see, Baumia went to Bank of Ghana in 2006.
2006.
So,
yes.
So time now,
now,
Sam, who document in the date in the time there? No, I will phone so check mommy.
You see, when he went to October 2006,
he went as what?
As he was appointed as a director.
Okay.
And his occupation was a banker. That was 206 and resigned in 209.
From BOG.
Now, yes. So okay. So BOG, then we can accrue it to Kufuor's regime. But Ghana commercial banks, we are Ghana International Bank. UK. No.
Is it true? So only do 4 years, Juma?
Yes.
In what capacity? That is what we need to find out. That's all.
So
in what capacity?
So he was there before this appointment.
No.
That's what I want to mean.
Is it true he worked with Dofor?
Yes.
I'm told yes.
Dofor has confessed that he worked with him.
Yes.
In what capacity?
As to what?
Exactly.
As to what I can find out, but I can't speak to it now. Yeah. Okay. But I'm saying, he was there
so
before.
He's right. Okono, a director.
Yes.
He rose to deputy governor. No. Under Juana. Yes. Atasa. Okoho or a director.
Yeah.
First appointment. That was correct.
No, this is a second appointment from, because he was there before the 2006.
Okay.
Yes, this is the UK records.
Okay, so this you are referring to
UK. For UK records, no send it.
Okay, maybe I'm send it.
Okay, all right. Me person me am do any kind of me.
And then you need me the send it.
Okay, all right. But what was what do you call?
Then the marital certificate ni na. Me the best send you CCR. Oh, Kwabena, so I'm trying to mean that as at the time Baumia or kase or you know or cruise and your money now say Kufuor gave birth to him and Nanado nurtured him no. Oh, tro and Obia or building in Nyoma on Entrono and Chena Nenimegwasi. I mean, generally, I don't wish any one of them well because I was an MPP co-position. So MPP tina abemu biemwa. Kwabena, what it will mean is that next Ghanaians have endorsed stupidity, incompetence, thievery, armed robbery,
daylight robbery,
criminality. Any ehunki kahun. Yes, sir. Ebema, the next MPP government, God forbid, Ebema in an unlikely event, say MPP winning election.
Ebema, Sassen went to be seen and Nanka feel say we are cursed.
No,
say
Sasia.
What to be that?
The next MPP government, no, unim biombe say you have given them some impunity. Say you didn't quite say the you bet me for home as I then at now bem. Yes.
They told that they could send money to win the election in Assam. You understand? Yes, Ghana says Kenya. How come? Have you been to Kumasi of late? Koshe adverta Baumia eye. And then you see Alan Koche 400 is 100 cities. For all the delegates, it's not enough. Baumia came with what? 400 cities. And Tisikano, And yes, it's going to Ghana. One more accumulative for the 2024 elections.
400 per delegate.
Sometimes, people don't pay attention to some of us. You know, pain. I need more. You love Sikano. Mrs. Kebia no more. Said not a kufa do make yes canal or my mama called the Bussian in your manina. Almost the private jets need this kind of call. It is Kebia knew about me at the bear campaign. Now, never saw more Pessica about me at the bear campaign. And only 11, you know. Say IMF Sikano. And no more the by election. They say no more happy by election for Friday. But in Sri Lanka, I say, a bit free on one chain because Yanko Pony, Omuni Yamin Eko. And yeah, you, they should not think so many NDC for Neko. Back to it, the list of 10, no, Kwabena, media, much rich remove, could do, baby say, Sanya Matthew Sempa, it's a do Ansah. Yimu do Nkono, Edu Nkono, 29, Equadrasa Hono, or say Mumani Momuni. Ne twabre ni bedru enche twabre ni dru an obeyi ni dia ewomu obi o ha o support ba omia because so wan ko support ba omia ye begina djuma hopsin ye example afi nu okem o si nyame behwe ampa nyame gusu a wo hwe no empress me chiao onwum no so ede kosoa ne bonwum shire nyame sa wa nyame behwe mo onyame behwe mo why do mama de nyame hwe no onyame behwe mo why oh ente omo beto aba no asin enough ebe happy when people mu because ene no me ni nipa be se miensa bi a omo eye adwuma maba omia the conference me in a WhatsApp call and we were trying to say ejana me bona eyo omo de pa but omo de omo ntimi nyu omo ntimi nkoso a these are people that I know them from another quarters me kan hear omo to bet nkofo no behu me nuanom enti omo nyina hu say sika no awoso omo nya bi kofie of course because omo nim say ye kan ne kan omo be kofie one of two things either say baomia obedie mia ni di no na se kire no either say obedie mia ewo primaries yimu ana obedie mia wo 2024 either of two
24 na nyame bombo de
odie mia wo this current elections ya mo koyimu a na wo de wa abusa ho say ba bia mo koso ne so yi say omo wo ho nyina no about 90% eye omo a omo wa ban mu eboa sisi now either say obe mo mato aba omo say nipa be say omo nu 2000 kra omo say omo 200 bibi I don't know the figure nipa omo be to aba no to say bono region omo ye say 29 people and be to aba no bono in the first run year and around no the special delegates conference no nipa 29 obeto aba no obono no instead say bia obeba so into a place because say bia one hall can accommodate all of them no omo say omo nto aba no obia region okay say na be ya omo the national security be kwa go intimidate omo say 16 regions what am I say let just omo chinchim omo inside den age ama baumia but say baumia kra winning from that the four people will gang up against him. Like they did against Alan. Unim Alan in 2007. You call Legon. Unim DSC. At that time, Afoko was our bankroller. Boya koyin name Pabwa Krabonisum. Boya ya Wama Greg Eda Edem CCA. So ne frère Kwame Kumeti say we are here. Sabreno. Nipa 17 omoko election no 15 got behind Ekufuado. The 15 out of 17 no 15 decided said they will merge their powers and rally behind Ekufuado.
So when you 50%.
When you so you see how bad Ekufuado is. And still no when you know percentage Alan Yai. Alan, the problem we are saying is all young Cobon over Passa. Second, you know, and can we inquire in it. But they say, no, I quite to say, who crowd the old home before hunting no kind of home. Into where they criticize the idea now come home. I don't know, I am the swasem. But NDC should not underestimate Alan because I have been his aide before. He's likely to emerge victorious. And so that Bawumia no, just be focused because any of the two can emerge victorious. Because Oshenyoma trend in their corner.
Yeah.
Bawumia is likely to see a major people in line against him. And mind you, Obia delegates behu se Akufo-Addo tane chibia ne ho be ye hi papa. And Obia so nim se Akufo-Addo ta Bawumia chi. Like in the case of President Kufuor, who was rallying behind Alan. And Ukrampa on a quiet. Many people didn't have to know. We couldn't tell our story well and all that. Akufo-Addo Ekache Ghana for nyina say Akufo-Addo need the area won call. Hona President Kufuor be yeah that prophetic word now 2007 bepim ne over
Dumasibo infra na GTV.
Okay.
Dumas why yeah infra omeni na GTV. Search it. Na GTV. When you look at that, the value is the same.
So that is the bottom line. Say,
okay.
After the primaries, no, you see, Makase Opekra ene kofa Yesu Christo, nefa Komshani Mohammed sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ebeye MPP candidate and running mate. It will be the first time NDC will beat the two. One way Becca said, any NDC supernatural. Because party atitia pansam to the core say and the kind of apathy any one of them win near a beba party no it's unresolvable and it will take them decades because Bonia Akufo-Addo any party we had no any nyoma what they aye Ghana for and I want to mean kind anything rolling sir want to mean case Akufo-Addo aye west want to mean ka Boati mattress and I Ghana what do you mean? Because what in my chest, ne, Apino, ne, and Nyoma, you say Rollins, they, yeah, Asante for ne, business folks, Henry Jabanum, and in your Nyoma, Wagana Hano. Akufo-Addo has done worse. He has done it to a point, Crass, Nipa no where Juma that Wagana Hano Crampon and ne, Omutifie, your money, Juma. And so, now when we bet me in South Tressa, Akufo-Addo, a friend, a Rollins, a judge for me and son. Akufo-Addo wakuni pan watch me be president 1 hour first na maye ne sesa e tremiensa na esi Supreme Court no me kwa high grade e dwiri ni nyina to agwa yam no na me de nipa watch na Akufo-Addo ku mo no e ti asisi ho yes because kwasi asem e wo wiase ne say adan wo ye judge nti na kosi Supreme Court na na sa nipa na omu wu ye no omu so ni mfaso and did they die in a democracy this time we are in a democracy we wouldn't to say Akufo-Addo ku nipa watch motete ho ajaje for mu hwe Kwabena Japan wo papa kan ho utimi kwotena ho na wa hwe wo papa na wa hwe na won timi kan that e wo wiase me hada say Akufo-Addo ku nipa nwotwe when you know of course say wo Kwabena Japan na wo pese obe president yi wo ko boa Akufo-Addo wa bra woni so ye wudi ni e wo campaign mu no was same man 4 years ago Ansah na akoye campaign ama no in 2020 so none of them has any local standard. None of them. Say, obetimi, how? Nipa idea, I will spare the rod on him. He has always been very critical.
Okay. All right.
Even against his own. To sum it up, Kwabena, Obi nkase pudu nche, but Eshia.
Okay, good show. Yeah, mame, correct information. No? So, Dr. Bawumia Dufo was at the Bank of Ghana from 1997 to 2001. Then Bawumia went there in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. He rose from senior economist to head of department and subsequently as special assistant to the governor of the bank. So he worked under the Kufuor administration. You get it? Yes. Okay. All right. So Chief, Youngra NDC MPs boycott Nimu MC Asam Guso and judge question issue court appeals court no so baby omugina ana omo ejina then yetie nia George that even if they will lose their seats the number the
NDC is not joking because right after North elections, and NDC MPs was the one position, was the two. And so for somebody to be wondering there, why will Sam George say what he's saying, and then Nipanon Home maybe a one. Na NDC you might deny she na yedin ebi anon tase to on tase obe here the ebe cheche me that ma the party structure or party machinery in a party supporters in a obias everybody supports what is happening in parliament with respect to the articulation ne prosecution na was it obejana wa court one. You pay no one colleague. Do you recall what happened at that night now, or I know a morning in Parliament when the speaker was being elected? Listen, come okay, this here. Come Bobie. And Tokwa omobono Parliament. You be see that. I'm told that they bet you crack my that they say one year fast now. Parliament and resolve and you Parliament put on so a president until what president now no hope Masa okay na the men na kodu no na what this speaker si do no nefi was a one task hwen tokwa osi Parliament na wa 7 o'clock na 7 o'clock na onye MP what in the court no baba na branch no kro ntumunko right to me Hana koka a friend then Adamusa Kande Wana any ruling no bed was a yet member chere who person ye there na ondimu enti usiti na won intument na do when you know court ne say ni din na wa ba no kra no ye there when you film
your channel na do ya
na parliament fun wo bi said you say school na reba nka enya admission o book a wo chocho yin na yedi dem admission book another membership book on the one twem another jumaja we di wo parliament a wa contribute to my records no woman na chere I heard speaker giving directive the one chen ho kwa oba father obotu we yi
exactly
yeah you have written to the court because they wanted to know that apart from the ye there wouldn't say yes website whatever ye nefi ho na onyima when the proceedings are wa kodo na nsema wa kanyina no so ye de ni nyina wonyi film na che de in the records of Ghana Parliament jachi question the one that ontwo mu hoda okay abra nyankopon until the minuanom no abo friend ni judgment until the minuanom o wa leta or some misma way one judgment. And Yankupon na domara pape Kwabena obi overtaking obi drive car nasa or twemu or truck bi ni ho a nasa ne glass ni wo foam then ne car no near conditioner so truck car no ho a mframa okọ ne car ni on mani BP oil there okọ so bisa doctor bi anon kan chew ankama ewo parliament na nde ruling abade o parliament eko ina wo so wotwem ho so a wenyo what's there wo friend there who din all records na wo nyimfim na abrabo ko bo wa manone school na dwumo ye ne nyankofu poso obi friend pa aba sempo no ba
no beka
abra papa na mpa aba ya de be hihye do de ye kwa ase no so one stop ho what's on to cry your candidate la bisimulai papa nampa.
That's a serious matter.
You see, so when we are discussing the matter now, you come from beginning here, if it's sura.
Unya picture ni.
The guy has suffered. Guy ne wo ho na ye kobo na ye wasi ho ne ye campaign na the number 1 gentleman. 2 days to election. Obo 4 platform. Osi na nyimpa oluko prison so what to abama no mo here. Papa nampa ba. Asin not phone. Kwabena sa wo na ekoka say wa Accra FM. Wo say na utimi. Timi nyina wo tutu ho na wo call wo friend. Accra asin ho wo koye adwuma. Other media houses wo baka ho. Dewura ye boy Kwabena emfa na wo din na asinfo wanta. President so obobo ho kokko no wante. What? But the people knew nyimpa no ni suna ne ban. Wo nyim no ye won de she. When you name nyimpa so botu ma ye bi or da ma ho ntinu defy odds no what to about the day what the matter question be na lawyer fu uncle dem that ni question ni case nti by force bread do by almost or dem can lord be because I work kankana na oye makono kebi nti my imagine ma so makin kan bi anka hwe Papa mo offer me ni nyina na chiri a wo declare ne there we winning na nka ma me expecting there what and then I say ye ma me here dom na say as it ma me amata o say amatedu na yi a wo kwa wo state house me when the president kufa do charge on Dramani Mahama na onyini gina ho na won bienu wo din komo na wo so nti che ye nya atamfo
yeah of course
ye nya atamfo. Na papa, what lawyers know what's the letter and the spirit.
No, chief, let's put something. Let me put clarity to something.
Okay.
Say, Akufo-Addo ordinarily would not have done that.
Okay.
Asenov has taught him a lesson.
Oh, okay.
Enti Addo Jono, ni ego no has been deflated.
How it can be asema me taste in MPP because him hon pa.
Because no, Akufo-Addo, what you share your mama obetwam.
Obe na say
no kwa ye ba ko omunano
Kofi Annan International ho ye security program in my chambers room na jina when get them video na wenchian
no omunano
otwam
hwe ayi pa ayi yenua football ya owu ye yenua football ya owu ye
otwam shim
achu na yase be hwe de Akufo-Addo ano aye asetwi bible aye dada
because John Mama
na refi
Akufo-Addo ewini for Samukaya during the transition, you know. What kind of John Mama?
Oko a Flagstaff house. Yeah, my GM, you know, around.
Yeah, Oche no yinsa.
Said that our president in waiting.
What you say? That arrogance, no, Asenov has deflated it.
Oh, okay.
And that is the only reason why I won't happy.
Oh, yeah, damn. Okay.
National Theatre, now the vice president to Joe. Okay, but you know, when Jen.
Anyway, so. I listen to Kwabena mama pede meka nyina ide se hwe da menze menyina wakodo na se president ya binum koka na na do ma hin betino da na ma so me yanko pa nya ohin kasi bia no so owo na ne root ho na dam ohin se or kasa o de fa papa no ho de wo hyimu wo di ko wa mesima papa ni trim na dwiri mo do na ofa disuade wo no ho na onye moawa de hwe ne gina bi o gina oyo hin oye judge nyi na osina gudu no kede obenya na papa no ka sem bi o se asam ni details no nyona na doma o se asam ni details no ono no wo court ntin e ya na kasa na yem de ntin mbere meka o se me mbere de meka o kan dama ntin wan ko details ni mu na mo o se no only prosecute ya yenye lawyers ihwe ma osi wokumasi ya judge painful na police data force fu butu ho wo fa window mu ya no only prosecute they file na kanya lawyer for what's there the letter na spirit okay now letter no na what's there judge gwesi asem of the ben wo ho asem bia na spirit of them law no ordinary con spirit no nya abade because the spirit ni pa na yehwem na wakọ second round na nkrofo na to aman na law spirit wo mpa da anke so obi entu man chechem ma Attorney General no wantase na say okodo ano ye na he nyina ye hu do wa chichi ne mu na mu nti no ntase nti mo pedo ye no ye which we know for now ye nyina ye hu de say bi oye ntata na ye de tata nti say parliament ada wo botu wa ye obi mo bi andada no ada NDC MPC wo botu wa ye what that boy mangana no that support to imagine kwesi say bi no so wa go through the magic on him worry.
And you think they're right?
Now, on your right, now I know you're right. I will be. I don't know you're right. Obi saying yeah, hey. Now you wait, Juma. Now, Asamoto. Now, wait, you fool and do it. I want to know you, Bohunde. You man on them careful French. Say, Bono in your pabon.
Oh, yes.
Nay, Asamato. Uncle Fune do it. When you are kwama wasa na asem no to no when you are kotena ho bi onda ye no foforo eye foforo no nye ho na enyi ho ye dwuma na woto abama no se parliament na woto offend by election asen ko ba pa ya
yeah
nko ba pa ya ahwekra speaker close boka ka fa baby ma 138 to abe 137 na nyankopon charge won to no parliament woto no constituency ho there was an interviewer unkrofuni bi wo ye Accra FM. They interviewed an old lady, us there, about what 10,000 times. What to Amajachi question? What again do we want? What again do we want? About the near intinu ma Kwabena here there. On man there was ruling there was no go to fiatic nenyuaji. Another the madia ye fight among the people of Asin North there. Obi afa kwamboni bidu aba bizi wenyim. Is it the people of Asin North inti na ban all fighting now? Now if it's the people there Asin North funcha wa akasa.
What must you say any pano on
Jesus Christ. Kandama why the man am spiritual na ban pedam cartons because mentasi anger. I don't get it. No, seriously, I don't get it.
But that is the spirit of the law. When you say the spirit of the law, what's right there? As you don't want crack, I know. ABC don't know be out to make it. But you want to know the reason nature.
Good.
So, for example, we have freedom and justice as our coat of arms. We said that Yemeni. We want to rule this country with freedom. Obiabe free. Now justice. That's the spirit behind our coat of arms.
Sure.
Now, I can't be with
okay.
You see, in international in law, international law, it is a matter of fact.
Okay.
So if you say that somebody is a Canadian, we don't practice Canadian law here. You know, so it should be subjected to evidence.
But American actually order Canadian food that that's a cacrawas.
Okay,
Macho was a Mikolo school.
Okay, the Republic versus Afutofe. Jomoro MP.
Yes.
Our lawyers had to bring in an Ivorian lawyer to explain what the Ivorian law means because international law is a matter of fact. However, the international law, it has to be given evidence. So I'm still wondering why we treated the Canadian case as a matter of law. It as a fact.
I see.
The second issue is this. If you take the preamble of our Constitution, it says the power, the sovereignty of the country resides in the people. And also says that justice emanates from the people. Justice does not emanate.
Justice from the people is superior to the justice from the Supreme Court.
Justice does not emanate from the court.
Yes,
from the people.
Justice
emanates from the
people.
According to our Constitution, in whose behalf and in whose names we prosecute. That is why when Akufo-Addo was prosecuting somebody, said President Akufo versus something, the court versus Chatuti Kachwa. You see, it is the Republic. That's why we cite. That's why we cite our criminal cases like that. What did they mention?
Yes.
Now, do you know that in Ghana, the ruling had been that election is not an event. It's a process. Yeah. But the Supreme Court ruling that woman I say hello. No better meet him kakra. Just some the AJV.
Yes.
The mutual make a
yes.
I can't put this in a Miss Musian in a church.
You see, so they have ruled there. Election starts from registration. As you take your nomination and the form, you do a statutory declaration. Until we're funding as an
process.
As a process. On in the Supreme Court there. On any zinala, a pan of parliament and which you move. The BBL on Nijina Fimbella when you feel. Nijina maybe Sade. Say, Moko University, number grade number Jokan, it's been found every grade no Yanokara. No way you may give here, and your process here. Who has to prosecute anybody? Because the event in will lead to my election have been nullified by expungement.
Then again, double
jeopardy. Question. The process of election includes the registration and submission of forms. So if the Supreme Court says you have expunged it now, every record no this is said would be down. But
a lawyer changing baby more or me depa. Baby more me depa and the mission the kukupa younger. On the justice
emanates from the people.
From the people. Therefore, Chachi question no do kofi. Because the people have spoken.
And I make there. The Republic. The Republic is made up of 16 regions. The Republic of Ghana. And so be any day money. It's made up of 16. So the Republic which Chachi question sought to represent. Why one of them?
Ghana for. Asinfo, yeah.
And the people say, look, please, this is the man we want. So any candidate president to be should say that I swore an oath to defend your right as people of Assam. So once you have spoken, it's the matter close.
After all, I didn't say onye Ghanaian citizen and count to qualify this time.
Assam no simple.
Drop it.
Assam no simple was your court. But for the purposes of education, people see the perjury. Only in the and your lawyer. I'm a lawyer, but me call. No, than a baby do school of which you. I want to make a apprentice boy, no, my friend, lawyer. No, my son, them a lawyer. Anyway, it is him here. So the man for our person. So the Ghana Bar Association will challenge me the same. You call yourself a lawyer, and you have not proven or shown your certificate to me, irrespective of the fact that my academic law certificate in South Africa. Right?
I see where.
No. But Ansah, what are you alluding to? No, hold on. Ansah, no, what are you alluding to? You tell us. What do you want to say?
No, Charlie.
I mean,
I miss me alone.
Bobie,
I miss me alone to watch
Bobie, Wabon.
No. What are you alluding to?
I am explaining perjury. I'm explaining perjury. Perjury in there.
Yeah.
And the oath. Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Exactly. And I presented it to a state official. Okay. Now, the person, the America there, he has deceived the public officer.
Yeah.
Who is the public officer here? EC. Has the EC complained there? He feels that he has been.
I can say he's on to complain, not claim.
Complain. You know, it's as I'm a mom say, me manche, Ahumachipo, or Kakasam. Because the evidence of Mehu, and now the write up Mehu and this the question lawyers were making.
Yeah.
I want to see how it will come. Because it forms part of the jurisprudence of this country. Because if at the time I'm swearing in as a member of parliament, only Nami allegiance or kicking, the oath of allegiance is sworn before you become a member of parliament. But without swearing an oath of parliament, you are not a member of parliament. And with the question, no, Kumawu MPs, what best woman no, say parliament nature who, and Sunday Chiroka from one other than because even though they have been elected, the ECR declared them as member MP elect, they are not. The moment you swear the oath of office as a member of parliament and you saw the oath of allegiance of members of an MP, it's when you become an MP.
Only thing I had to Abaria 7th December area before I ever call Park and do Independence. MP Funa was swear home in. And Sana was also president.
The consequential issues there. She said the question. Akufado, why lucky power? There, yes, Sunday, the question. That's in the call. What I say for Parliament. Otherwise, so here is the question. The vote in Ifi, the day of election, and what will happen to Akufado's friend and swearing. Did he have? Did he have?
Naturally, said the question. One sponge in the natural they tested. I'm alone.
Someone.
I had a match yet to Akufado need to be there's actually
a tree funa.
Anyway, but I could send them right up because the Chikata punches holes in Attorney General's statement in court. Check out questions and answers that flowed in court, which made Chachu Chikata made huge holes in the case. Ongoing.
I've seen it. We don't need to panic. Yeah. Well, nobody in India should panic about the question unless there or a persecution.
Yeah. Yes. But it's a persecution.
That is why you see it has now transformed from law to politics.
That is why I'm on full.
So that is the reason why what NDC members are doing anyway, it's a political question. It has to be answered.
Okay, so Charles McCarthy just sends in a text message, says, and I read, Commander, it is true justice emanates from the people. It is true also that the law is what the judge says it is. The power of the court belongs to the people, but the judge decides the case.
The judge decides the case, but the law is not made only by the judges. Yeah. The law is made by Parliament, and the judges interpret it, and by interpretation, they clarify the law.
Yeah. And so what the text is trying to say in clarification, somebody can clarify to suit him or her as long as the person.
It's Charles McCarthy. You want
yes, okay. And that is why. And that is why.
Just here, so just here.
Hey. See, and that is why. That is why the law is. That's why the law is hierarchical.
Yeah.
And I produce
that's why the law is hierarchical.
Yeah.
So, circuit court, one so high court. If the high court, court of appeal. That is it. You understand? Because in law, no judge is perfect. Because two judges.
Why are Otumbo appeal?
Appeal.
Good.
And I mean,
you showed in the bank, I miss law.
I miss it there. What the MPP are saying against the NDC, is the hypocrisy of the century. Because the MPP boycotted the whole 4 years in Parliament.
92.
Right? The MPP have on many occasions boycotted Parliament because decisions were going against them. Now, what do you mean? All right. The thing has become a political issue, and I wish that I'm not done proof. Every point to one finger to NDC from Parliament. One go for ministers. What about women? None.
Uncle, thank you. Chibani, thank you. Nana, Poku, thank you so much for coming. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show.
See how time flies.
Oh, yeah. I go about 6 months. Okay, 2 hours. So every Wednesday we'll catch you guys here live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Oh yes. Okay, quick one. Come for callers.
I'm ready. Sorry, Kwabena. I want to list of a senior panelist. Na uncle D. My uncle Pau. What direct here near do. But uncle, may catch him in your cobra. Cobra, when the man send me ever can be okay. Now, won't be no hate. My brother was stamped or halfway. Now, what did you uncle? With more money do. say you senior people be to the one no do them yeah critical issues na ye mbobo in zamada yet one crofo afa hendo
sure
nti Kwabena se wajato nti the listeners in associate be we nyu age them are na critical issues list over tiase na ye fan share your dia.
Thank you. Wednesday class. Wednesday class. Senior lecturer.
Agite so do briefing na emergency nti onam there his excellency you to me ejine ma mo na wi anaba but me pere jitum there critical issues
ya stamp no
that's
all. Okay, all right, so that's it. Mama Nkofa yeah
I unya agbesi agbesi
mate agbesi
esi otio
ene
wa manani age papa
o si ma fe no afi agbesi pa
ene ese wuti nti we de o chiami anim asemka
sir
o si agbesi wa somwa.
Thank you. 0302208090 your thoughts, your comments. Quick one. Yam pick your man for my case was say a year Big Brother Niger reunion no cost hello.
Commander 1.
Eja bojamianko.
Commander Kwesipo Kunimita Amatama constituency. Commander Boham.
Yanko.
Commander, I'm more at the Jaffa or Motiwa Bank. Commander, me Kwesipo Kuogu. Yes, the cynical happen, yes, something will be Yansa boom. Now you were an imitatua or would be honorable education at them like in the Midday and Papa Bishop, my name on my son Kakram, the person did to Ghana, you said will be out from now, or some my ever sorry about 2024, the amount of SLD and Haman say. And so see a traffic. Emma the looting brigade where your marching say, or move a fuck on your saying you answer the about the kitchen. Ghana versus MPP 2024. Yabaya Juma, Ediabwa, Masalo, Musumia, and such Yamaboya, so left to Ghana because another name for no one kind of credit. Yakubu Shani, my father.
May I say, my main confer another caller on the line. Hello.
Commander.
Yes, sir.
Commander, we know you could be at
Yanko.
Your commander, Yakubu Shira, Yakubu to condemn. And now finally, some morning, Yakubu Shira on Pump, and you and then the Marble programs and Yakubu Shira. So, Commander, you say you have to try the equations and send my air course or quarter, front and back. And many animal minority for another NDC for the Boa Basso. The first no more you, Makumu.
Too bad. Pacho, fetch me, wife. Fetch me. Hello. Pacho, I first over free. Okay, Yanko. Yanko.
I'm not another woman. Papa and Pujimo, I say one. I am well. Papa and Pujima, and the moment down, Yajuma. What you compare when you put out what you know, or time, then I'm going, yes, we're different room, and woman, I'm from that case. I know what to watch now. Now, say anything to there. When you know, but when you don't have about you, anything you need, no, here. That's a big over too much figure and another thing you're gonna or be with my chair, or I won't. As going down the phone, with the woman, jump to Samba. I didn't pay for now. And then can why?
Yamenka, so my main confer another caller on the line. Quick one, hello.
Hello, Commander 1.
Yes, sir. Kajagumi Yanko.
Commander Boham.
Pacho Yanko.
I will have my Jeffy Francis older so mine.
Okay, Jeffy Yanko.
Mamma, only Mreba, Mamma opportunity, Mamma said to the upon a whole day and not meaning Sirama only were Busia. But the Jumana Kwabena, and for Papa, my cat was a football or Mamu kind of Krana. A town for Nasi Boniamo. Now, Kwabena, so I walk for and a ball home by. Or Bonu will be or best solidarity of the Yanko for the man that you can ever use to him. Kwabena, the Americans and you menu I paying for no better now, almost Mamma, many Japan, Yanko for your Mukasi, and I want to hear Juma, so at the now what you send, yes, you be Siani, yes, dear, never be there for ye. Now, I can't fully say any dear. Ever born with the situation as some. Yeah, Papa, just
Tikata or in Kwadi is through obeying Kunim. Kwabena opportunity are the Amami and then you may Yamin Kam on your case.
That's Minia Bema, why no Obio, Yananti, hello.
Hello, Commander Boa.
Ja, Kaja to me uncle.
Pastor Bright, me and the Casa Travel Soka.
Bright uncle.
Yanko Point Sham with you, know, a mobile boy, my Jumana, IFSS. The main person, the catcher Ghana for say, your Pobia or June or mine, or more mine at Tumpoa, a former president of Mahama. Into next Ghana for and find Piebo and tap Papa Nachi Papa. Because all our jumpa at the more minor and yet MPP for or more a comedy or more bar or more fuma sassy any japadi so on bay or money or mubucha phone quan bay. Now, meaning, ye papa that two questions dear. She said the former president John Dramani Mama can't say, and yet the Obeco prison and Obeco prison. No, NBC phone na tire papa that two questions. No, be no, I papa Chatusicata. I want one there. NBC phone na a day video eternity. Now, meaning 2024 Ghana for a day come any year any libre a bit to buy a tier MP4 I'm on my opposition. Now go for one count.
Medas me bonnet hello. Majosu Mibra.
But a banana.
Mpacha yanko.
Bamia some Kakana Mecca.
Bodo?
Me Pabu Milan say Abana will go to no. Yaminka dedicated in Akuma. Now, Ubian Saminsa, you can bow me out. You want to abandon Bamia. I cannot bend many big different. Bamia, many big little. Now, Michelle Bamu, Yapato, 2024. Now, Mohammed Yapato, 2024. Not the Jessiani. He said, I did the power to me, Bukumbebu. You do what you better than a woman. You have been answered by maybe you need to come to me. You have been done. You are about which I will get a hat to see what Mamma so you come a man. You come on quick, Quite back up of the president, 20 visitors. I hope I made a separate. What can I mean? This is what I win at the Bamia, only the promise. Yes, I will, yes, then I don't get war.
Medas so soon in your maintenance. Hello. Hello.
Commander, George watching.
Hey, Yanko.
Hey, Commander.
George.
Oh, me and Boko walk a crowd. I'll go to wire there.
Easy.
When you are Canadian,
yeah.
Dear Fanny, fair Ghana for your penocre. But when you are Canadian, Japan, I cannot clean now. Paumia, and your data for Paumia that die.
Hey, George. George. George, I won't walk us in way.
Mina me no kasa o die me beba. Me no ba be traffic.
Hey.
Me no ba be traffic.
Na nyamu na nam George, anya na ase ba omi eye wonders, we you wonders na Joma ama ne atamen sabon. Anya wa.
Mia. Na sisi abebi aba mi adi akodi. Sisi kuni. Commander oni.
Ka chere.
Sa in shisha Mahama year 2 on. Not our employee under Mahama IMF program. What you say?
Hey, Dabio, Andy George, the brain of Muhu Sadia were here. Mr. George, me, only made aham so by your imprints and princess say, Baumia said, dear, see, to Tony, Mamma, and I don't dear. Your mamma is so born for whom be that. I told you, you said it.
I said it, but. Ye dress dear ye move with the economy no. But me that dying. And that's up a ship was here. I mean, I need to go at you. President,
George, I didn't know politics in the George Watson.
Munia, ye Bobie obey your money.
So when you no. So when you guys were So when you guys were throwing mud at John Mahama claiming Bawumia near Kufado to 2 money. What were you guys thinking?
No, we think so. No policy. You're finishing the formalities or the buyer. We need to say the formula no the buyer. A bit me up buying. Yeah, my economy no at 10 years around. Because the problem how many days are you doing so? And the man the whole economy no at 10 years. At the time about me, a buyer who show economics. Our Zimbabwe economy ni amwa 10 economy no. Say a pump to Zimbabwe no. And no bother dada ye. It's your dada ye na if he said, "Me formula not ya bano." He can turn the economy run. Mama, it needs a formula no. And no to the my AG, Bawumia do no. Bawumia is not going to be a fat bearer of MPP today or tomorrow. Look, the fat bearer is only 2 people. Canada, Japan, and Allah. Some of 2 years. Look, me problem with the cat. And I'm coming to go. Now I have there. You compare against him. And I was supposed to
Martin, all right, thank you.
Because it's not economics.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I think Muhammad died. Prior Breno. You see, you won't be that. Who's wrong with all your economics? And Mama, common food, a piano. Look how inflation actually piano. And cost of living.
Medal say memory echo live on a 100.5. And it's sometimes I just feel sorry for JM. Trust me. Sometimes I get so sad with the kind of comments Afraid and Crawford backtracking. I sometimes I feel so sad. Hey, George Watson. George Watson say, and hey, I Jim Sim Jim Kaleo Kafra, Kafra. If you are saying, so who was some car, but Yame.